What's going on, everybody? Guess what's happening? It's Retro Renegades night. And guess what we'll be doing on Retro Renegades night? Does everybody know? Does everybody know what we do? We do this. We do this. We sometimes do this.
Daddy.
Daddy. But the best thing we do is we play old games, and we're going to have to change the name of our show tonight to be Retro Inspired Renegades, because the game we're playing tonight is not actually a retro game, it's a retro inspired game. And I want to thank PK, my buddy PK, for gifting me Kung Fury Street Rage, I think it's called. It's the Ultimate Edition too. Kung Fury. Right. That's right. And so I played a little bit of it. It's very simplistic controls, but it's basically you need to know each enemy has to be hit a certain amount of times, and they'll keep coming at you almost like in what do they call that mode when the characters are like horde mode. So they keep coming at you, and you have to, I don't know what, there's a tutorial. What? Oh, wait a second then. Let's fix that.
Damn it, Jay, I did a whole spiel and no one could hear it.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't know what's going on, why it does that sometimes. It's usually because it's set to default, and I thought default should work. Okay, everyone should hear everybody now.
I'm gonna test.
Test 1, 2. There's a delay. The problem is I didn't set it to low latency. Therefore, that's going to be a little bit of time before you figure it out. But as long as you guys can hear me, hey, if they could hear me, at least they heard something.
You know, Jay, this reminds me of One Finger Death Punch.
Yeah, it reminds me of when Infinite's running the stream.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. I could just heard you.
Shut up.
Hi, Paul.
Hi.
I can't believe you did that to me, Paul. We're gonna call that.
So,
he called me.
Do you know what you should play after this?
What's that?
One Finger Death Punch. If you got that game.
What game? Where is that?
It's also on Xbox and on Steam.
It's on Xbox. Okay, well, I don't play games on PC on the streams because I find they don't work as well. I like playing console games and my Raspberry Pi, but I am gonna take requests for the best beat 'em ups. So after we play this, we're gonna play more beat 'em ups. So whatever your favorite beat 'em ups are, that's what we're gonna play.
Double Dragon.
Yeah, Double Dragon's of course a great one. And you know what? There's a really good Double Dragon game for the Game Boy Advanced. Believe it or not, it's really good. Okay,
but the best one I played so far is actually the Ninja Turtles game that came out last year.
Right.
That was actually so phenomenal.
Oh, of course. Yeah, we could play that too. But we didn't. Remember, we played 5 players on Retro Renegades, and we
that was awesome.
Yep, that was fun.
Yeah, I wasn't there. Damn it.
And guess what? guess who stars in this game? David Hasselhoff.
No way.
David Hasselhoff.
The Hoff.
Germans love David Hasselhoff.
That's right.
David Kung Hoff.
It's singing "Take a Ride in My Car." Yeah, that was a big hit over there.
That's funny as hell. Okay, so here I am. I show up in the DeLorean from 1985, I guess. And there's some crazy shit going on. Let us know in the chat how the audio is. I want to make sure everyone can be heard.
I'll check it again.
Let us know.
Well, it seems that everything's fine, Jay.
And clowns, look how clean the key is too, because I'm using that new setup that you showed me in OBS, that new plugin. Looks really clean. There's no like I don't know. There's barely. I mean, I guess if I go up too high, it's gonna cut off. But usually you see weird green shit floating around, but that's not happening. There, see, I can hear myself.
Yeah, did good.
Yeah, someone's doing Neko.
Yeah, I had the TV up,
That's okay.
checking it.
At least
But
we can
everything's
be
good,
heard.
Jay. Everything's good.
Excellent. See, I'm not as bad as Infinite. Shut your face.
I'm better than both of you. No. I didn't say anything.
I would hope so, Jay. You have a little more practice at this.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Although my beard isn't as big as his, but it's getting there slowly.
Jay,
Ooh.
I'm gonna tell you.
Ooh,
know how
that
you make
sap looks super clean.
you know how you make your beard thicker and grow faster?
How?
Not
Shave
BJ.
with
Oh,
Just
wait.
shave
no.
with a razor more often.
That's an old
Shut up.
tale, dude. That's
No,
No,
put
it's
some
not.
mustard on that
No, it
bitch.
works, Paul. 'Cause my beard, it came in like a
You put
bitch
some
after-
mustard
No,
on
that
that
just,
bitch.
dude, that just has to do with the changes as you age. Trust me.
I see. Here's how I figured it. I'm losing the hair in the back of my head right now. It's getting really thin, so I figured, so people won't stare at the back of my head. I'll just put some hair in the front.
It's okay, Jay. It's, soon it's going to start coming out of your ears. You
Oh, it
just
already
let that go
does.
really
It already
long.
comes out of my ears.
And out of your nose.
Yeah, everywhere,
nose.
And on your
everywhere,
butthole.
every hole in your body.
That one I'm not going to speak to, but
Yeah.
No lying, no lying. Every hole in your body.
No word of a lie.
No word. See, I need a pop up for that. No word of a lie.
See, Jay, do you know what I love though? No hair in my balls anymore, so I don't need to shave.
That's why you buy a manscaper, dude.
Do not need that image in my head. Thank you very much.
Flemish.
Yes.
Just hired Jay's grass guy for $20.
There you go. No, 40 now. Remember, 40.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Remember,
Jay, I do want to say, like,
4GQ TV has a code for Manscaped, I believe. So yeah.
There you go. Yes, clowns. The
Yes.
4GQ TV has
4GQ TV on checkout, and you get 20% off plus free shipping.
Hey, 20% off. There you go.
And thank you, Jay, for letting me say that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm actually going to at some point upgrade my Manscaper because I still have the Manscaper 1.0.
man, I would need some at some point. I swear. Is it only for the balls, or could I use it for my beard as well?
You
Like,
can use it
would that-
anywhere on your body.
Yeah, you can use it anywhere, dude.
It
No,
actually
I
comes
wouldn't-
at it comes at 2 guards, one's for 3 inches or centimeters, and one's for 6 or something, and depending on how short or long you want it. See, here's another crazy thing. The guys at Manscaped, they actually sell a beard trimmer now, and it has I think 6 different lengths, and it's just all one button. Like you just hit a button, and it adjusts itself, so you don't have to like pull off attachments and put them back on. So I'm thinking if my beard gets a little bigger, I might have to invest in that.
Of course, if I'm ever vacationing with
Well-
Flemish and I forget my razor, and he says, "Hey, do you want to use my Manscaped?" The answer is no.
No.
Because I don't know if he's been using on his balls
Like,
or his
why
beard
does
or
it
both.
smell like balls?
Well, Manscaped, you're using your balls first, right? Because of the ceramatic stuff.
Well,
But no, so I have a beard trimmer that I've been using for years, right? That I can use down below because it nicks. But
You don't want to nick. You don't want to nick the tenders, is what you're
Nick
saying.
the balls. Nick
oh
the
yeah,
sack.
it's horrible. The first time I did it, I'm like, okay, I'm never doing this again.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is you don't want to wake up in the middle of the night, bleeding. Like you don't want to be like wake up in the middle of the night full of blood because you nicked your balls and forgot about it.
Yeah. But that shaver I've been actually using for 7 years and it's still going strong.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I
And it was
died.
only $100. It was a $100 shaver. But I think I use it like once every few weeks. so I don't need it as much. I'm actually very
I
lucky.
gotta say, I don't think I've ever spent anywhere near $100 on a razor. I didn't. No.
No, it's not a razor, it's a trimmer. So it has
I-
multiple
still,
stats. I can put it
I've
for.
never spent $100 even on a trimmer. Yeah, can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't.
Well, yeah, it was a wedding present for my ex-wife, so I still had it.
So she said, "Dear God, please shave." Oh my God, very much.
Well, there's this one thing, right? Women don't like when you try to kiss them and you have your mustache hairs like over your mouth. It
That's
really
not true.
It depends on the
No?
woman. It depends on the
Depends
woman.
on the
yeah.
woman, yeah.
Okay, but like if you try to kiss the woman, then it just itches a lot, so it's really annoying.
Well, maybe it gets tangled up with your woman's hair. I don't know. Maybe it's just
What?
what?
On the lips?
The women's hair? What?
At
Yeah,
the mouth?
Hey,
What?
hey! If there are some Italian women and other of Mediterranean descent that have lip hair, okay.
tell your wife
Yeah,
to
they
shave,
look-
Fleming.
Yeah. So you're literally saying my wife has hair on the lips.
Hey, some women do. Some women do. My mother
Hey.
had to wax. I freely admit it.
Okay, there's the difference. I know a woman who has a mustache and she never cleans it up. Like it's almost like
Yeah.
she's proud of it.
I've seen a couple of those. Yeah. It's
Does,
like-
does she cosplay as Burt Reynolds on Halloween?
Damn.
I mean, like, who am I to say how someone should look? And like, I understand society says one thing, and we
Right.
shouldn't always. But I don't know. There's
Hey,
something.
if she's secure in it and she's okay with it, more power to her.
Yeah, and it's not like she's like LBGQ, and like she's trans or anything like that. She does this.
She's ABCDE.
Yeah.
Jago, super chat time.
Shout out to Draw TJ for the $2.
Oh,
Super chat.
yeah.
Hey guys, just wanted to stop by and show support. What's
Thank
up,
you very
Draw
much,
TJ?
John TJ.
Thank you, Drawn TJ.
You rock,
Cyber
brother.
Gunter with she works at the circus.
Uh,
Oh my god.
So apparently in this game, you can't really go anywhere. You have to stand still, wait for them
Yeah.
to come to you,
Yep.
but you have to remember to hit the right button combination. Some guys take one hit, some guys take 2 hits, some guys take 3 hits.
Yeah. So
And if you
like,
mess up, you basically screw up the game. You could die real fast.
So Jay, the other game I'm telling you about, the one finger death punch,
Right.
if you search that, right? That game has like, it's with stick figures, but you have like weapons and stuff on the ground, so it's a lot more interactive.
Okay.
It's still like you stand still, right? You actually don't even move. When you attack, you move, but like the guys will flip from left to right and stuff. So it's not about punching them. They have color codes, and the color will you'll know what it does. And then sometimes you have a boss that you have a whole sequence with like left, right, left, right, and stuff. And it's like really cool.
Now these girls are hard because what they end up doing is they jump from side to side.
Yeah, that's exactly
tricky. They're
the
tricky.
same. So this game is copied off the One Dead Punch, just
Okay.
different.
But this takes 2 buttons, so,
So
it's basically
the same. I love it when Flemish say it's the same but different. I always
yeah.
say that, but
It's the X
It's a
button.
different aesthetic.
This is either the X button or the B button. The only 2 buttons you hit, depending on what side you hit.
Cyber said great game. I don't know which one he's talking about. It's a great game, so I said.
probably
I
the one he's playing that he just infinited on. He died. He infinited.
No, I think Cyber means the other one. The other one is way more popular than this one. I didn't even know about this game, to
I
be
don't
honest.
like popular games.
Well,
I
but
like popular games.
it's only the best game like for this game that you're playing, Jay. I swear,
So
like
what-
One Finger Death Punch is nothing
So what?
against this. This
So what
is way
you're
better.
saying, Jay, is you're not excited for Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh, I'm quite excited about Mortal Kombat.
Oh, Jago, what do you think about those the currency that they're adding in the game? They're adding premium currency.
The dragon
Hey,
crystals
TJ.
or whatever. Talking about the
Yeah.
dragon crystals or whatever they call them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do- Do you know
I don't
anything
care.
about it?
No, other than what they've put out there. I'm gonna be honest. I'm done. I hope they get rid of the variations where they split up the fucking character moves in between the variations. Just give me the fucking character like it was at the beginning, where he has all his fucking moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the
and
same way.
And enough with the grinding for gear and cosmetics. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the last
that
crypt,
crypting,
as much
yeah.
as I enjoyed the crypt, I hated the
Yeah.
fact that I had to do it to get
Or-
everything.
Maybe
Or
that's probably what those dragon
having,
things are
having,
for.
having some skins tied to fucking hard ass achievements in the towers. Fuck that.
Yeah.
No. That's what some skins I loved, but you couldn't get it unless you did some kind of crazy shit and one of the time towers or try time trial.
Oh, I remember I spent hours on end doing some kind of thing in one of those towers, dude. It was like, it was bad.
I'm
Some of that
looking
shit took
forward to
forever.
it, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm taking it back to basics, you know. Maybe I'm hoping that's what that means. Even though, you know, they gave the impression at the end of Mortal Kombat 11 that they were going back in time, and it don't look like that's exactly what's going on. Even though they may go back in time, I don't know because
No,
like,
no.
like,
Jingle.
hold on. What I posted, where there's a, you know, in the trailer, there's like a satellite dish on the roof, so that, you know, and there's
Man,
light, there's light bulbs in that same room where Scorpion and Sub-Zero standing.
Yeah,
So,
but
in one of the lanterns.
it's different. So basically, at the end of the previous game, right? Kung La, the god, right? Because it's fused with Raiden. If you haven't played it, spoiler alert, sorry, you should have played the game by now. God fucking damn it. So basically, he can shape the world into his own being that he wants, right? That's what it was about. So he shaped into his own being. Maybe it's just not the past, but just all the characters that were in the past. For some reason, Shang Tsung is back. We don't know why, right? I don't think he would want him to be there, to be exact. But,
Tell him your theory, Jago.
but
What, the one I posted online?
Yeah.
On Twitter? I'm thinking maybe, because we all know how absolute power corrupts absolutely, right? And we
Yeah.
know, we saw how, what happened to Raiden, right? In the story? I'm thinking maybe the power has gone to Liu Kang's head a little bit, and maybe they show Liu Kang in the light on purpose to make him, in the light they did, to make him look like a good guy, because he was the good guy at the end of 11, but maybe they're showing him in a way to make it to the way they did to make him look like he's still the good guy in the trailer, but actually he turns out to be in the story the dickhead, or one of the bad guys, and Shang Tsung's there is trying to stop it, or trying to stop him
actually
going the way he's going.
I
That's
don't
just-
think
that's just
so,
a theory.
Jago.
That's just a theory.
I don't think so. I think that was just a fatality to like the brutal part of Mortal Kombat is the fatalities, right? And they mostly have a catchphrase or something during the fatality. So maybe that was just his fatality that he had like a catchphrase for it. That could be the case as well, right? I don't think he's gonna be a bad guy. He's never been a bad guy, so why would he be portrayed as a bad guy?
Hey, they're doing shit different. This is something
Right.
totally different.
It's a different reality.
Different universe, different reality, different Mortal Kombat. Like, this is shaped by... Well, you gotta think about it, too, Famous. Liu Kang has never had this much power.
Right.
It's never been this being he is now. And like I said...
Yeah, he never
you
had
saw
a
what-
prophecy to fulfill either. I mean,
Right. Well, you saw what happened to Raiden.
Right.
So, I mean, it's a possibility. I ain't saying that's what they're gonna do, but I mean, I was just thinking about it. I was like, that may be a twist that they have coming.
It'd be a
at,
cool
but who
twist,
knows?
really would.
Yeah.
It's,
So,
it'd be almost like, remember Terminator 2. You know what I mean? We all thought that Terminator was gonna be bad, but he was the good guy.
Yeah.
right. So, I was gonna say the possibilities are fucking endless of what they can do with the story since they basically kind of reset the timeline, and it's in a totally different like reality because of what Liu Kang did. So ain't no telling, man.
I totally like that idea, and I think it would be a welcome change to the whole universe.
Well, I can tell you, I watched Maximilian Dude's video today too, and he's over because I really did enjoy 11, but if I'm honest, I think 10 was a better game, Mortal Kombat 10, and just if you break them down or whatever, 10 was probably and more people would probably agree with me when I say that. But I really enjoyed both Injustice games, but Injustice 2 and Mortal Kombat 11 just felt so goddamn grindy. It was like over the top grindy, and I hope they get rid of that shit. And like I said, don't get rid of variations. And like Maximilian Dude was saying the same thing today. He was talking to the YouTuber Super. I didn't know who he was, but he's a big Mortal fighting game YouTuber. And then him and Super were saying the same thing. I fucking totally agree with that. Get rid of that shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hoping they get, like, if they have cosmetics, I'm fine if that's what the Dragon Crystals are for. Just let me fucking buy them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And let me earn the in-game Dragon Crystals just by playing the game, the towers, or whatever other modes they have. I hope they bring back Mortal Kombat Chess, because that was fucking awesome.
That was kind of actually really good, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope they have some sort of open world stuff like they have in like Armageddon. Armageddon was really cool back in the day.
I think
Kart Racer? Remember Kart Racer?
The open world stuff, I think, is coming back, Simon.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, that was really cool. We had like the different times, and then the chest open at different times.
You know what they need to do? So like some of those open world things that they did were kind of reminiscent of like Shaolin monks. They need to put a Shaolin monks as an add-in.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Shaolin monks, dude! If that can get remastered, I will be so freaking happy.
Like I was playing Street Fighter 6 beta this weekend, and I put in the DM that you can go over to one corner of the open world hub thing, and you can sit down in an arcade machine and play Final Fight, and it's gonna be rotating games, Capcom games. It's not just gonna be one static game. But I went through the whole Final Fight in the Street Fighter 6 beta. I beat Final Fight inside the home world. That would be cool.
That would be really cool.
I hope they do something like that. If they're gonna do open world stuff, I hope they do stuff like that. Put the original Mortal Kombat in.
Go to an arcade and be able to play all the games. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the last game that came out on arcade was 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, 4 killed.
Yeah, 4.
4 killed. 4. It sucked so bad.
It was terrible.
Yeah, it was
terrible. In the
arcade.
arcade.
It was fucking terrible. Don't get me started with the fucking. I know
Don't
there's
get
a lot
me
of.
started.
That was funny on Friday. On Friday when we were showing everybody, oh man, this looks like fucking shit, man. Fucking
I know. I said what I said. I know what I said. I said about you don't deserve to be an MK fan if you like that shit. But that makes me. I liked it at the time. Don't get me wrong. But going back and thinking about it now, those were goddamn terrible fucking Mortal Kombat games. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
To make your own fatality.
That was dumb as hell.
Look like a fucking ultra combo with no finish at the end. Give me a fucking break, dude. And then the terrible fucking characters, Wusao, whatever his name was, Movado, all those cheesy ass fucking characters they had. Leave those. I don't want people want them characters back. No, leave them where they're at in the past.
Yeah.
Leave
them in the fucking
terrible. That was the worst.
They were terrible, man. And the bad thing about it was they didn't put some of the characters that we had already had at the time, the good characters, on the roster for those shit characters. No. But we've already seen in that leak that a couple of the 3D era characters are gonna be like at least a cameo character, which is fine. They be cameo. Don't take up room on the main roster for their ass though.
Right. Yeah.
Ron TJ, we should all try to get to play some games sometime soon. I'm looking for some people to play some Dead Island with.
Dave!
Oh, Jay, I gotta say.
Oh yeah, Dave bought it, didn't he? Yeah.
Jay, this game is so freaking unfair. It's no joke. Like
I know, I'm not doing very well at this game, am I?
No, you're just. It's not you. It's the game is unfair. You basically there's people coming over, and then from both sides you have to attack them at the same time. It doesn't
But
make sense.
and they're not on the right plane sometimes, and that it makes it harder, right?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. This game is not balanced.
That's
I
okay.
swear, Jay,
This is our appetizer.
Jay, I'm gonna tell you right now. Find one finger death punch. You're gonna like that way more. It's way better in graphics.
Is it free?
There is a free version. Hold on, let me check.
Because I don't own it, and I'd have to download it, and I'd have to buy and download it, and I don't want to go through all that during the show, so...
Give me one moment.
Oh, the guy, did you hear about the Anthem Scalebound game that's being made? You know,
That's funny. That's funny, G.
I didn't know. My insider, my sources told me, you know, so I had to let everybody know.
It's got to be real.
You got some good sources too, man. Shit.
Yeah, my sources,
Yeah.
you know.
You're usually that wrong, so I'm gonna have to believe this one.
Oh, and did you hear the newest bit of drama? Spider-Man is not going to have multiplayer.
No,
Oh
shit,
no!
Paul.
What
Oh,
happened?
wow.
What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just
Shocked.
that's just awful! How terrible! Oh
I
no!
am shocked, so shocked that
I'm fucking
Sony-
floored.
Sony, PlayStation, the single player box pretty much is not
The
going to
play-
have co-op.
the
in
play
their
alone
one of their
station.
games. Yeah.
Yeah, the play
Wow.
alone station. Yeah, you can't believe it.
Can't believe people actually thought that just because they saw fucking Miles Morales in the same shot with Spider-Man. How stupid do you have to be? That don't mean jack shit.
Yeah, I mean fucking nothing.
That don't mean nothing.
Okay, so
You know, they were in the same. They were in the same images for the Miles Morales game too. You know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
listen, I'll be the first to admit that I do not watch podcasts that are based on a single console. Okay, I only watch shows that basically play retro games or play all systems, right? But of course, my
So
timeline.
you didn't watch me play into that Star Trek game today? You suck.
I didn't because I was at
I
work.
spent
Unfortunately,
4 hours into that shit, man. No.
Unfortunately, I was at work, so I couldn't. But my point is that my timeline gets filled with people complaining about these fanboys making stupid comments, right?
Right.
But the majority of them just happen to be PlayStation, and I think it's because I follow probably more Xbox guys than PlayStation guys. But can you guys tell me, are there just as many stupid Xbox guys out there?
Oh yeah.
Most definitely. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
there's-
wanted to
And
make sure.
I even mute or block them too, Jay. Just so
Yeah.
you know, I'm not a. I am an equal opportunity banner. Okay, as far as that goes, it's like if I see a lot of, because I will look at their wall, and if I see a lot of pony this, pony that, crybaby this, and stupid memes, I'm like, okay, you just need to go.
Oh, man,
to
Paul.
block this.
But
Yeah.
Paul, I bleed green. Go Philadelphia Eagles.
No, I
Paul,
may
is
have to. I may have to ban you just for the Philadelphia Eagles thing. Okay.
Paul's an equal opportunity blocker. Sorry.
Yeah, I really am. I won't put up with it from any side. I just, if that's all you're gonna harp about on your feed, I don't need to see that shit. If
Yeah.
I'm critical of Sony, it's because I have reason to be, and I try to explain those reasons. It's not just because.
Right.
You know.
But the guys that are showing up in my feed all the time are people complaining about the guys. It's that Reforged guy, the guy with the big hair. I don't even know what he does, but apparently he's like a big PlayStation guy, and apparently he makes a lot of stupid comments.
No, I've watched his content before.
Yeah.
You know, before I used to watch a little bit, like when I was still with Melinda, before he rebranded into Reforged. He's supposedly an Xbox guy mainly, but he comes across as a fucking place. Like how he words his stuff and things he says, he comes across as like a negative, like a negative X. I guess Xbox and a PlayStation guy. But he's one of those guys that thinks he's the smartest guy in the room. You know, guys like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Can't watch
Listen,
people like that.
all those guys with that level of people, you know, whether they're Xbox side, PC side, Sony side, Nintendo side, they all sit in the DMs like the Illuminati and like, what are you gonna say today? Oh yeah, I'm gonna say this about Xbox. All right, then I'll say this about PlayStation. But what are we gonna talk about Nintendo? Oh yeah, let's get that Nintendo bro in here. Let's have him discuss about Nintendo and Sony is better because, and they all get together and orchestrate these waves on Twitter, and they just want people to fall into these waves like lemons.
But you do know that they're playing an algorithm by doing that.
Oh well. Oh
Yes. You know, it is what it is. It's,
You know, we have a good group of people here with the Gamers United Guild. Why can't we do that?
We could do that, but I don't have the fucking energy for that. That's just stupid in my opinion. Fuck
no,
that.
because then somebody will have to talk great about the Amico, then we'll have to get somebody to talk bad about the Amico, then we'll have to get somebody to be mediocre about the Amico, and then we'll have to compare the Amico to Nintendo and why the Amico's better, but then somebody's going to come in with why PlayStation's better than the Amico, and then we're going to have to talk about how the Amico sells more games in the future.
That's a lot of stupid energy wasted, clown. No.
I mean, that's what they do, though, you know? That's
I
what they
know.
do.
No. I got better things to do with my time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you what those better things are actually to do with my time. Play fucking video games.
I know, but then you have to argue about why you're playing them and why who's not. You know what I mean, Diego? It's just exhausting at the end of the day. Just watch
I'll work.
anime.
I go to work every day. I'm tired enough. I ain't got no fucking energy for that dumb shit on Twitter. No. Nope.
They keep dying.
Can anybody except Jay look at the chat in the me now for a second?
Anybody except Jay. Okay. Jay, no peeking.
Okay.
No peeking.
I'll close my eyes. I swear I won't look. Oh my. Okay, well I think I've exhausted the love for this game so far.
The love is
that
gone.
looked like a game that I would not like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a
I was
great
expecting.
game.
I think I was expecting a little more, but I know why PK sends these to me. He sends it with love because he thinks, okay, he knows I play with one hand. He thinks these would be great for playing with one hand.
Right.
Problem is, these games are just like monotonous. It's like, I don't know. I think if I had three hands, I still wouldn't be able to be very good at this game.
So Jay,
Yes.
have you pre-ordered MK11?
I have not, because I don't pre-order games.
Come on, Jay.
I
You
never
gotta support NetherRealm.
I do. I would love to. Okay. Do you remember the conversation we had just before we went live? What did Jay have to go out and buy because his neighbor's charging me double for lawn care?
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
Jay had to buy a lawnmower.
You're supporting your grass.
There's where the priorities are. I can't spend
Your priorities
200 and
with the
some
grass.
bucks on a statue of Liu Kang just to
No,
have.
I didn't say the collector's edition. I just asked you, did you pre-order? $5.
No, like I said, I
$10
don't.
in
But
Canada.
we don't see. I don't buy physical.
Digital. He's got to go digital.
I buy everything digital.
You can't pre-order digital. Well, you can, but you can't put 5 on it. I get it.
That's right. I can't put $5 on it, so there's no point. And on top of all that, I need to save my money for the next. Well, let's say it's May, June, July, August. Okay, 3 months. I'm going to Montreal to see Metallica. Okay,
Right.
I still have to save up the money to spend on that.
Damn it,
Yeah.
Jay.
I know.
Get your priorities straight.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat first.
That's why you need to charge like $200 a logo.
Oh man, I'm not joking. It's like I had a great conversation with a good friend of mine. She's an engineer. She was up for this weekend, and she told me straight out. She said, "Your problem is that you're really good at what you do, but your audience can't pay you what you deserve." And I said, "Well, why do you think I charge so little?" I said, "Because I know that the people that I cater to are us, right? They're just people that are out of college or in college or in high school, and they want to do YouTube and they want to have gamer picks and stuff. I can't charge them full price because they'll just go to Fiverr and they'll get it done for $5,
Right.
right?
Yeah, but you know the bad thing about Fiverr is you never know if that's a stolen image that they're using. And then, you know, later they could be hit with the copyright. Whereas, you know, if you work with a guy like Jay,
Right.
you know it's going to be original, and anything that's in the background would be permissible use, like stock stuff that's been altered.
Right.
And Jay has the licenses for all that as a graphic.
Like, yeah, no, and I'll be the first to admit that I have used stock in the past, but I pay for stock.
Yes.
Right? You know, I have
And
a
you
license
always
for
alter it.
and I always alter it. I mainly use stock for inspiration more than anything, right?
Yep.
So say someone comes to me and says, you know, I'm looking for an image of this, doing this. I would often go to my stock and look for inspiration. Then if I see something, I'll say, okay, well, I could use that, but I'm gonna make it make it my own. So I'd make a lot of modifications to it. So that's what graphic design is. A lot of people think graphic design is drawing everything on paper and then magically scanning it into a computer and making it look perfect. Well, it's not always
Yes.
that. There's a lot of aspects of graphic design that a lot of people don't take into consideration.
I'm gonna say what's up.
Can
to
anybody
people
hear
in the
me?
chat. Jonathan, back.
Yeah, we
Axel, what's up? Appreciate
Axel,
you
what's
guys
happening?
hanging out.
Jonathan Ball, thanks.
Jonathan Ball says that's one I never played. One of my favorite side scrollers was Aliens. Took a lot of my quarters, and then I told him thanks for having out. And he said thanks. I play Gears with my boy Crispy. Thought I would log in and see what's going down. Appreciate you,
Appreciate it, brother.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's cool.
And people,
Also,
sorry,
about Fiverr,
whoever's here and has not done it yet, there's something really important. You should always like, subscribe.
Right.
You haven't
And
liked and
share.
subscribed, and share this
share.
out. Like we're a small channel, and you know we're small on purpose basically because we don't
don't
do the
console
clickbaity shit that
Right,
gets
no.
the clicks, and we don't talk about console wars. Although you know the topics sometimes come up. Like, we were talking a little bit about Sony and Microsoft tonight, but it isn't our main topic. Right?
No.
We're mainly talking about old games.
No,
video.
no topic.
Jay, about consoles and stuff. What do you think of the show tomorrow from PlayStation?
Oh, there's a show for PlayStation tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at 4 o'clock my time, so it'd be 5 yours, Jay.
Well, I'll be 5 o'clock my time. I will be just getting home from work, and I will probably be drinking my coffee, sitting down, and preparing supper. So I won't even be watching it.
Axel said, "Don't tell my wife I look at porn for positional inspiration."
Then listen, that's totally okay, Axel. Totally
Yes,
okay.
that's It's research. It's research.
That's right.
Yeah.
And when I look at the girls with the big boobs, I bring those pictures to my wife. Said, "Wouldn't you like to have these?"
Oh, Flamish had a song about something like that, remember?
She's like,
No.
"No, but you would, wouldn't you?" And Jay's like, "Yes."
no wait. I want to ask Jay. So when you say, "Would you like these?" Does she say the girl or?
So I wait for the answer, and depending on her answer, I have a rebuttal.
No, Jay waits for the answer, and depending on what she starts with, he either stays there and listens, or he starts running.
Exactly. Or I have to duck because she's throwing something at me.
If she starts reaching for something, yeah.
Exactly.
I gotta go, guys. My wife just came in and she's like, "You're making too much noise on the phone. It's not really an option."
It's okay, Flamish. You tell her that you're number one, honey. These retro renegades guys,
of
they
course.
aren't worth my time.
Then duck and roll.
That's right.
In part.
Duck and roll.
Yeah, duck and roll.
No, I'll see everyone later. For everyone that was watching, thanks for coming as well. And
Yeah.
maybe next week I'll be back. See you all then.
Hope so, Flamish.
See ya, brother.
Later,
Bye,
Flamish.
brother. You're good.
Bye,
Take
Flam,
care,
Flam, Gibby.
Did you call him Flam Gibby?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
From True Crime All the Time podcast, there's a guy named Gibby,
Okay.
and he just comes in the conversation just saying yes, and he agrees
He
with
co-
everything the
He,
main
co-
host says.
he comes on the conversation. Oh no.
Yeah, you got him, Diego. You got him.
Well, that's not good. Okay, we're gonna find another. Let's see if I have another beat 'em up in my Xbox before I jump over to the Virtual Pi. Let's find out what we have for beat 'em ups because I have a ton of games,
Oh, guess what I did
What's
this
that?
weekend?
What's that?
I signed up for GameFly again. And it's been like 6 years.
Do they have good games?
They got everything I've been wanting to try. Guess what's coming? Well, guess what's on the way?
Link.
Fuck no, that's Nintendo. Fuck Nintendo. No.
Wait a second. I thought you loved Nintendo.
Yeah, you
Wait,
have
let me
not
get my
been
bingo
listening.
card out. Let me get my bingo card out.
No, Dead Island 2's coming, and Resident Evil 4.
Dead Island 2, brother. I love that game with a pad. That's my game of the year. It is. It's my game of the year.
I know. I was going to buy it this weekend. I was like, why not just rent it from GameFly?
How much was that to sign up for that? Hell, that's a good idea.
Different options. There's different options.
Oh.
It's more expensive than what it used to be, because I remember paying, like, I want to say, it's been probably 8, 9, 10 years since I've been part of GameFly, but I want to say I used to be like, I want to say $7 for one rental, but it's like, of course you get a trial period for like 3 months where it's cheaper.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, okay.
But after, I think one rental's 15, and then I signed up for the two rentals a month, and so that's 22.
Okay.
But and you can keep as long, of course, you can keep as long as you want, and they rent movies too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck, I can rent some of these movies I hadn't seen if I don't want a game, you know what I'm saying? And then just whatever, send it back. So yeah, I got Dead Island 2 and Resident Evil 4 remake coming.
That's awesome. Now, Dead Island 2, I swear to God, is my game of the year. But I haven't played Jedi Survivor, and I know if I play that, I'll love that too.
Oh, so good. Jedi Survivor's so good, dude. So good. I love the first one, Fallen Order, but
Right.
I know people are going to bitch and say that performs like blah blah blah. I have really had no issues. I had some stutter because the frame drops or whatever at times.
Right.
I really didn't have any other issues other than that. I don't know. I didn't notice any frame tearing, but I don't know, like Mike did on his stream a couple times, whatever, or screen tearing, whatever. But it takes a shit all over fucking Fallen Order. Fallen Order, great game, but it's so much more than what Fallen Order was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So good, dude. Story, oh my god, so good.
They
I
gotta
got every skill tree maxed out in that game.
Wow. No, I want to play it. I'm gonna play it, but like I said, I had to pay for it. I had to buy a lawnmower. As soon as the lawnmower's paid off, then I'll move on to games.
I'm gonna tell you,
Lawnmower Simulator.
the fast travel meditation points are a fucking game changer. You don't have to run back through the whole map anymore. It's so much better, dude. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying Dead Island, man. I am.
It's like so here's the thing the only thing I was disappointed in with Dead Island was that you can't drive any vehicles, right?
Yeah.
But do you remember
never heard that.
Dying Light when it first got released? You couldn't drive vehicles, but then they patched it in.
They patched it in, yep.
So I'm
like
hoping
DLC or something? Later?
Yeah, so I'm hoping that'll be the case for this, because there's vehicles everywhere in this game.
Yeah.
I just wish that
I'm surprised they
I
don't.
wish I
have
could drive
that.
it. But the added so the consolation is the zombies can be destroyed in so many ways. Like there's this damage engine that they have in this game, which is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm not
Hold on,
joking. So
let me
good.
just shout out to Back, member for 20 months. He said he's a mega renegade. He says, I'd rather support real gamers than clickbait. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, brother.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
thank
you.
you, brother.
I know, Killer, but I wasn't able to play with you. Dude, we will play. I
I
promise
told
you.
Jay. I told him.
I promise, but the times that you invited me, either I wasn't on my Xbox. My daughter's been playing my account a
Kill
lot.
Scorpion. What's up,
I
Kill
swear. But I will play with you, and I want to. Because I've already finished the game. Now I'm going through the game. I don't want the game to end, so I'm going through all the side missions now, and I'm collecting all the crazy weapons that, unless you know where to look, you have to like find these crazy like super powerful weapons. That's what I'm doing right now. So, why am I back at the Technodrome? I'm trying to get this game to start at the right level, but it's not. It keeps starting me near the end. I want to start at the beginning of this. Hold on a second. Anyway, long story short, great game. I will play with you, Killer, as soon as I have a chance. And Jagle, get it. It's a great game.
Yeah. If I enjoy it enough, I'm just gonna keep it from GameFly. I was looking at GameFly's. It depends on the game, of course, how new it is and stuff. But their deals on their games are pretty good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to keep it, so I may just, if I enjoy it, I may just end up keeping it.
What game is back saying that he has terrible screen?
He's talking about Star
Probably
Wars.
Star Wars.
Oh,
yeah,
Star
I
Wars.
imagine, yeah. So they haven't fixed all the problems with patches and shit.
They've passed it. I know at least once. Because I haven't played it in like a week or two, but they had passed it before I stopped playing.
I knew they had some patches because I saw some like people were saying it ran like shit on the PS5 now or some shit or when Star.
Dude, I'm telling you, I didn't have any glitches. Like people saying they had like save glitches where it's like.
That would suck.
I had zero.
That
I had
suck.
zero. Any of that, man.
Yeah, I've heard you bitch about any of this shit. Yeah,
No.
not even the performance or nothing. Yeah.
It was damn near flawless, except for when the game. You could tell when it slowed down. You know, the frames dropped, whatever. But other than that, man, the game was damn near flawless on my Series X. I don't know.
I don't want to play this game on the Technical. I want to start from the beginning. Okay, let's just play this for a few minutes, then I'm gonna move.
It's crazy to me that like the huge curve of differences people will run into when they play games. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean there's millions of different kinds of people, and everyone has different tastes in what they like, right?
Right.
So,
or things that they'll notice, or things that happened or actually happened in the game, or when others, you know, some people won't have certain things happen. It's just crazy, man. I don't know. Fastback, what's up, brother?
What is up, bro?
okay, well I'm not gonna play this anymore. I'm gonna turn on my RetroPie. We're gonna play some beat 'em ups from the 90s and 80s. 80s and 90s.
Jonathan Ball says State of K2 is fun with vehicles. It's one I need to get back to. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest. I did not like that game.
Which game?
State of K.
I didn't like that much, but I heard they done like a lot to it. It's a lot better now.
I wish I could have gotten into that. I tried to so many times get into State of Decay.
I tried.
I played it for a bunch because Willow was wanting to check it out and shit. So I was like, yeah, whatever.
Played it for I don't know how many hours, but the people is what drove me away. The annoying.
Oh, yeah, Jay! Oh, yeah, Jay!
I'm like, oh my god, they're felt like I'm babysitting. No.
Oh, yeah, Jay!
Yeah, I've heard they made some nice improvements to that game.
I haven't played it since they did that huge patch, whatever it was, whatever they called it. The
right, yeah. I haven't played it for a couple of years or some shit.
No.
Like that. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, you could drive vehicles on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember doing that.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask the chat, what is your favorite beat 'em up from the early days, and we're gonna play it. So let
the chat
put it in the chat. We're doing
I'm in the chat.
all request weekend.
I'm in the chat. Can I put it in there?
You can put in whatever. Yes, you can. Just disguise your name. Disguise your name. Pretend you're someone else.
Okay.
Jonathan Ball said a while ago. He said that
Streets of Rage 4.
That Alien side scroller.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, Aliens versus Predator.
I'm guessing that's what he was talking about.
And that was PC, I believe.
Captain Commando. What was that?
That's another good one. That's Super
Yeah.
Nintendo and arcade.
Yeah.
Cadillacs and dinosaurs. What was that side scroller? What was it? Cadillacs versus dinosaurs.
Oh
Cadillacs?
yeah. Was that Super
was an
Nintendo
arcade
or
game.
was that arcade?
That was arcade.
Let's find it if we can find it here. I'm gonna see if I can.
Hell yeah.
Cadillacs and dinosaurs.
I don't remember exactly what it's called now. It's been so long.
I think that's what it's called. Cadillacs
I
and
think
dinosaurs.
that's what it's called. Yeah. I believe.
Let's find out.
Man, that's fucking cool.
Cadillac element cat.
That's actually on my my arcade 1-up, Jay, on my Raspberry Pi. Splendiferous! He said, Double Dragon 2. What's up, Splendiferous?
Yeah, there you go. That's always
I don't see Cadillacs under arcade. You sure it was arcade?
Yeah, it was an arcade game. It's under. I can almost bet you money it's under the arcade section.
I'm under arcade.
On my Raspberry Pi, on my arcade one.
Yeah, I'm here. Maybe it was dinosaurs and Cadillacs instead.
Maybe.
That's fine. Let's go to D. I want to make sure. Dinosaurs. Dino Rex. No. I don't know. Okay. Since I can't find that one, let's go to second one. What was the next one that someone requested?
Double Dragon 2. We've seen in here.
So, and that was that arcade? Or was
probably
that
just
system?
NES. Probably just NES, right? I don't know if they had a Double Dragon 2 arcade.
Let's find out.
J is called Cadillacs and Dinosaurs arcade game. I told you.
Yeah, I thought I remembered that name. Yeah.
I'm surprised that maybe it's on my other image. I have a couple different images for Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, it's made by Capcom.
Okay. Well, we'll play Double Dragon 2 first.
Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. Wasn't that a Dwight Yoakam country song? No, that's
Streets of Rage 2, here by Axel.
Wait a second. Wasn't the Harrison Ford in a movie called that? No, that was Aliens and Cowboys and Aliens.
Cowboys and Aliens. Crappy movie. Yes.
I just put a picture of just a static picture of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. The image I guess they came up with back in the day.
Wow, that's
really
bad. Wow. That's
yeah, it wasn't the best picture. I just found one real quick.
Well, there's no dinosaurs in there. Okay.
It's just a Cadillac. It's fine. It's Cadillacs and Cadillacs.
Cadillac and what looks like a mix between the Hulk and Aquaman and what else is going on here?
Yeah, it looks like Aquaman on land, and
with a really bad haircut, a bowl haircut.
Yeah, and Wonder Woman in actual clothes. Yeah.
Well, staying with retro Renegades fashion, and in this game, Double Dragon, when you put someone and you were started kneeing him in the face, did anyone else think you were trying to give him head? They were trying to give you head.
Right.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Everyone thought it, didn't they?
It's down there. Down there.
Fastback said cataracts versus dinosaurs. Yeah. You can't see them, so yeah, dinosaurs whoop your ass. Is this the arcade version?
Yeah, this is the arcade version. And this also came out for like Super Nintendo or Nintendo?
Nintendo, yeah, it's on Nintendo.
Nintendo. It came out for Sega Master System?
Sega, probably, or Sega Genesis, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been on the Genesis, yeah.
Well, since I got the arcade set up for tonight's show, we're going to stick with arcade games.
The arcade version is the best version.
Of course it was. A lot of people don't realize that. It wasn't until Dreamcast when when consoles finally surpassed the arcades.
Right.
Yeah.
And don't anyone tell me it was PlayStation, because it wasn't. It was Dreamcast.
Yeah, no, Dreamcast had like the even better version in the arcade of like Soul Calibur, man.
Yeah.
Like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, Jay. It was on the Sega Master System because I'm looking at the Sega Master System copy that the exact box art and everything I had on this Master System. I had that. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And it says on the box label arcade at the top left.
Arcade perfect.
Yeah.
Whatever, buddy.
Hold on. I'll put this image in Retro Renegades too. Yep, this was the box art cover.
Splatterhouse 2, yeah, it was cool.
But would you consider Splatterhouse a beat 'em up? I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original Splatterhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, Splatterhouse. Yeah.
But you're like you're fighting waves of like freaks.
Now the 360 PS3 era Splatterhouse, which is fucking amazing, by the way.
I'm so sad I've never had a chance to play that game.
Game is so badass. I don't know what you qualify. I guess that, but you kind of still like a beat 'em up, but it's more action adventure.
I'm getting my ass whipped in this game. No wonder this game was probably not very popular because it's hard as balls.
Oh, it was another quarter muncher in the
Oh, yeah.
arcade, Jay.
I don't know.
You know, all those games that were made back then, all those arcade games, they were built and made to steal your money. That's all it was.
One of my favorite Double Dragon games is the Double Dragons versus Battletoads.
Yep.
Oh shit!
It's
Yeah.
a great game.
Yeah. Firehouse 2, yeah, it was super creepy for its time, Johnson.
Someone's got the Yannis.
That's me. Long days.
Yep.
a few long
He
days.
said 360 Splatterhouse was an action horror beat 'em up. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could call it like an action adventure horror beat 'em up. Yeah. I just know I love that game, dude. I wish that that was like backwards compatible. But
Okay, I'm not playing this game anymore. This game freaking is hard as balls.
I don't have it for the 360 anyway. My dumb ass bought it for the PlayStation 3 back then for some odd reason. I don't know.
I think this one's the one you had to use like the jump kick constantly or whatever, right? Like that spin kick.
Like this guy just like he's relentless.
Yeah, he's just whooping your ass. Wow, damn.
Yeah, it's either 2 or 3. Yeah, it's hard as fuck, and you have to use that spin kick or jump kick like to do.
Yeah, but does that waste your energy?
Like you talking about like Final Fight
possibly.
did?
Yeah. When you do the special moves.
Possibly, I'm not sure. I can't remember. Shit.
And what's bad about this game is that depending on which way you're facing, you have to use a different button.
Right, that's what sucks about that one.
This game sucks about
That's what sucks about that one is it depends on which way you were, is A or B on the Nintendo. Yeah, I remember that. Now.
I want to quit this bitch.
Quit it.
I want to quit
Fuck
this
it.
bitch.
Let your quarter run out, man. Let's move to another machine.
Here's my problem. I can't seem to get out of this.
Like, here, bro, you want to finish this? I'm moving on.
Yeah, I can't get out of the game. Maybe I don't have my buttons set up properly. Damn it! My damn retro pod's not set up properly. That's okay. I can jump back over to Xbox too. There's got to be a button combination to get back home. Let's find out. I'm gonna hit every button twice. Let's find out. Okay, and while I'm doing this, there we go. I got it. What's the next? What was the next recommendation in the chat?
You could do the Punisher, ain't that a beat 'em up?
Oh,
Aren't-
Punisher!
The Punisher.
Nice.
I was going to say that, Jake. I was just thinking that the Punisher.
I love
That's a
that
great
game. I
Yeah,
love
that
that
was
great game.
fucking awesome. Like I said, Captain Commando. That was
Captain
And
Commander's a
didn't
great
they
one
have-
too. Yeah.
Didn't they have a Die Hard beat 'em up kind of like in the arcade too?
Yeah, but it
Wasn't that kind of-
yes, Die Hard trilogy, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I know there was a beat 'em up
Yeah,
based
I
on like
thought-
Die Hard, the movie.
Yeah.
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 Sorry, what was the game we were looking for?
Punisher.
The Punisher.
The Punisher.
I have that on one of my arcade 1-ups.
I
Yeah,
can't
I do
remember if
too,
it's
doggy.
the Punisher or just Punisher.
It starts with a P, Jay.
Okay.
Punisher. No, I'm
Punisher.
just kidding. I don't know.
I think
Pun-
it's just Punisher. Yeah, I think it's just Punisher.
Yeah. Think.
It's not showing up here, so it must be under the Punisher.
Must
The
be,
Punisher, yeah. Oh, it probably is. It probably is the Punisher.
Oh, Dirty J's favorite game, Pit Fighter, right there.
X-Men arcade.
Oh, X-Men was a great one too. Yeah, I actually
No,
have that
it's
on my 360. I bought it for 360 as well, the arcade game.
Yep.
Lemon called me last night. He went out and he bought this 5 terabyte hard drive that has a bunch of emulators built into it. And all you do is you
Lemon
plug
did?
it. All you do is you plug it into a PC, double click on the executable, and boom, Bob's your uncle, right?
Right.
And
Lemon bought this?
Lemon bought this, and he was having trouble with the sound. And he called me last night I was trying to help him, but I wasn't able to help him because I didn't have the same system he had.
Right, yeah.
Even though I have a lot of experience with emulators, I haven't used them all, and he was using one that I don't use often. But he
Right.
ended up getting it working. But he was trying to do it on a Surface, and it didn't work very well. But then when he plugged it into his main computer, it worked perfectly.
And it's just like a hard drive, and you play off that.
Yeah, so it's a hard
It does
drive.
Everything.
You open up, you just plug it in, comes up as a drive. You go in, and there's like a couple executables. There's emulation station, and there's launch box. And you just double click them, and next thing you know, you have all the consoles in front of you.
You can buy like
Oh, that's cool.
you can buy hard drives and just regular hard drives or like any all kinds of storage devices on, believe it or not, Amazon and other places that are just already preloaded with games.
Yep. So, and here's another thing. So with my Raspberry Pi, it takes micro SD cards. You can go to emulation, what's it called? Emulation Brothers? Or, no, Emulation Punks. And you can download full ROM sets that you can burn onto, or you kind of like, it's not burning, but you install them onto a micro SD card, plug that SD card into your Raspberry Pi, and you have a whole new system. So I've got like 3 or 4 Raspberry Pi micro SDs that I just plug in depending on what set of games I want to play.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's really convenient. And so everyone, take a look at this image. This is what Nick Fury used to look like. He was a white dude with a patch.
Dude, yep.
And he had a little gray in his hair. And then later on, they made him black, but Samuel L. Jackson, he embodied that character. So just wanted to let people know that this is how he was created, I believe, in the beginning. And then they evolved the character to be this black guy, and amazing character. So we're going to play the Punisher. Let's go.
Yeah, like I said, this game was awesome. This game is fun.
And it's very violent. I think it was one of the more violent games back in the day.
Yeah, violent. It had some cool ass bosses and shit in it. Fucking. Yeah.
Do you fight the Kingpin in this?
Do what?
Do you fight the Kingpin?
Oh, Jay, it's been so long since I played through this. I can't remember. I'm gonna be honest.
And you get weapons and you get guns. And
yeah, just guns. Yeah.
And you can pick up I can pick up the plant here, throw it at people. It was very interactive. Like one of the first games that ever kind of implemented that style of gameplay.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. Like fast too. It seemed like so you can play fast.
Flamus said. He asked earlier, Jay, would you think it's cool to play? Cool, I guess he's saying him. Cool if I play One Finger Death Punch next week. Yes, Flamus, that's fine, bro.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
If you're gonna host, dude, you play what you want. We're the Retro Renegades, and we don't just only stick to retro games. We also play retro inspired games. So, because I mean, if it wasn't for the '80s and the '90s, we wouldn't have a lot of these awesome games. Like, a lot of people don't realize, Mortal Kombat today does not look like the Mortal Kombat from 1992, but that's where it came from. That's where its origins are. And if it wasn't for those games, we wouldn't have them.
Nope.
Yeah. The era of fighting games back then.
Oh my God!
Remember when the arcades was just full, all of them, man?
Hell yeah.
Shit, man. I was infatuated with fighting games.
Me too.
I loved them.
I still love fighting games. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I still do.
I wouldn't trade any of my time on any 3D fighting game, 2D fighting game, none of that, because I really enjoy them. Like, I really enjoyed Tekken back in the day.
Yeah.
But the thing, the way I am now, you know how you get older and you kind of hone in on what your style is, and you play.
Yeah,
you want to play.
Yeah,
you're more picky, and you want to play more of those games and waste less of your time on crap. That's how I am now. You know how back in the day you rent a game and it was utter crap, and you have to play it.
You were stuck with it. Yeah, you were stuck with it till Sunday.
No, I'm not. I'll be 46 years. 46 this year. I'm not doing that shit with my limited time. Nope. Yeah.
I'm the same way. And there are certain games that I gravitate to. Like, I loved Cyberpunk. I played so much Cyberpunk, it was nuts. And then when I got Dead Island 2, it kind of reminded me of that experience of playing Cyberpunk. How much I enjoyed being in that world. How much I didn't want to leave that world. I wanted to do all the side missions. I wanted to do everything in that game.
I'm the same way, Jay. I was totally sucked into Cyberpunk, dude. You remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What's up, Cozy?
What's up, Cozy?
So I never said NBA Jam. Midway.
Midway, baby. Man, they were the kings, fucking.
No, I mean, like, look. You guys. This may shock you guys. but I'm not a big indie guy. I know, shocker, right? You know.
Damn. Whoa.
Oh no, no.
Shit. Damn. Careful,
Wait,
dropping.
bingo card. Bingo card. Okay, bingo
A
card.
second, I think I think we have a sound effect for that.
Damn!
Damn.
Like everybody's going nuts over this Planet of Lana. I can tell you right now, I will never touch that game. 0 interest. No, just not me. It's not me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not
Nah.
downloading that.
I don't give a fuck if it's in Game Pass. I don't care if it gave me a hand job. I don't
Yeah.
care.
A slow
No.
jack.
Wait a second, is that an option nowadays?
Yeah, it is.
Man,
And hey, if
I've been
that's your
playing games the
thing-
wrong way.
If that's your thing, I'm not knocking you, but I just know what type of gamer I am now, and that's not my jam.
That comes
So-
with Game Pass Ultimate. You sure are you getting? Have you been downloading your perks?
It's actually supposed to come with a reach around, Jay. So maybe
Oh
you're doing
Jesus
something
Christ!
wrong.
I don't care.
Slow jack.
As long as I
Slow
get
jack
as long as I get a rub and tug, I don't care.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Cody said,
no, you got to check the Microsoft Rewards app. Actually, that's where you redeem it.
oh yeah, that's
What,
right.
you can redeem a rubber tub on the next
Yeah.
What?
Wow. Wait, I missed that one. That must be on the update. Holy crap.
Does Phil
Well,
Spencer know this?
Actually, if you redeem it through the app, it's more of a jerk and burn. So.
Yeah.
Oh my!
It's an insert penis here at the port. What are we doing there?
What's wrong with these chicks that look like spiders? What the hell's wrong with these girls?
You know, I'm sitting there looking at this game, Jay, and it still looks damn good
It
to be
does.
as old as it is, man.
I agree.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I love this, man. Like I said, the bosses on this game are fun as fuck. It's tons of characters on screen.
I can imagine this blew people away when it was brand new in the arcade.
Yeah,
oh
they had
my god.
they had a version on the Genesis, right? But it wasn't near. as
No, it
good
wasn't
like
near as
this.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nowhere near as good now.
Yeah, like that makes me sad to this day, knowing that we had those consoles back in the day, and we all just accepted that games were never going to be as good as the arcade.
Well, yeah.
They were close, but they were never as good as the arcade.
I like
Even
how it
as
puts the
kids-
words on there.
it-
Whack, blam, whack.
Even as kids back then, Jay, we knew technology wasn't up to par yet in those machines we had. You know that.
Right.
Yeah, but still getting like Turtles the arcade game on the NES, man, it was still cool.
Oh
though.
my god, yeah.
That was still cool as fuck.
But there's like, think about this, guys, and I know we've said this before. There are people that probably have watched our show that have never been to an arcade.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I
That's
feel
just
bad for
crazy
them
to me.
because those were the days.
That's just crazy to me, Jay, to think about, because I remember the arcade still being a thing when I was like, I know it don't seem like that long ago, and arcade was still a thing when I was like 20, 21,
Yeah,
25,
yeah.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Yep.
now it's like nothing really. I mean, you'll find the occasional arcade here and there, but
It's almost like
nothing
a
it was
novelty
like-
now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's a novelty
Yeah,
now.
yeah, you have like bars that have arcades in them and shit. There's a lot of them over in Terre Haute like
You
that.
remember?
Yeah.
You remember any mall you went into back in the day? It was a staple. that
Yeah.
There was going to
Oh, man.
there was going to be an arcade.
that
Buy one of the-
Galaxy,
buy
that
one of
Galaxy
them-
arcade they have is awesome.
Well, or like
Okay.
just any mall. Any mall
Yeah.
that you went into, didn't matter which one it was. There was going to be an arcade by one of the main entrances into the mall. You
right,
knew
there
that.
was two like in Terre Haute there for a while. They had one Timeout was right by the entrance, and then the big Galaxy one that was there for fucking
Now
like, ever since I can remember as a kid. Like
I
tiny
haven't
kid.
been to a mall in I don't know how long, but I know there's probably not arcades. in
There's
like
still
99.
one. There's still that. It's not called Timeout anymore. There's still that one by the entrance in the Terre Haute Mall, but it's so fucking different. Like it's so.
Like
I don't
it's probably all full of those machines to get prizes and to win money. Or
Yeah,
win-
yeah. It's just
win
got
those
shit
stupid
like
prizes,
that,
yeah.
and it's just there's only a few like cool arcade looking machines. The rest of it's like one of them's got this huge ass like 100-inch screen that's Space Invaders and shit. Like.
They,
And then it's, yeah, they got a bunch
they,
of just.
they have an amusement area here in Nova Scotia called the Palladium, and it's owned by the cinemas. So if you go to a movie theater, they still have some arcade games for people that are waiting to go to a movie. You can sit and play some games. But before it used to be just a small room. Now it's like the whole open area now. There's all these big screened arcade games. And they have this they have this place now called the Palladium, which is as big as a warehouse full of these games now.
What, with the big screens?
The gigantic screens, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the Pac-Man one before. Like, it's got like fucking four people can play and battle each other. And
Jonathan Ball said it says any mall, movie theater, roller rink, bowling alley, ton again. Yep.
Right, yeah. Roller rink was. I remember that was one of the first
Bowling alley,
places I played. Arcade machines was the roller rink we had in town. Yeah, the bowling alley. They always had new sheds. First place I played in.
You couldn't even go to Pizza Hut back in the day without an arcade machine.
Yeah, our pizza had it.
Yeah.
Our small town even had. Somebody had an arcade up on the square. It was cool too. Just like, I don't know. There was just arcades everywhere back then. Yeah, nice name of list there.
I remember like they never had 7-Elevens here in North Carolina, but I remember being somewhere and going into a 7-Eleven, and fucking 7-Eleven I walked into had an arcade machine in there. I'm like, right, dude.
We never had 7-Elevens, but we had something called Green Gables, which was basically the same as a 7-Eleven.
I remember. I think one of our grocery stores had a fucking arcade.
Yeah, doggy. Yeah. Ours too back in the day. Yeah.
Bridwell's or some shit. Yeah, with some of these.
That is where the funny you bring that up. That is where I actually played Street Fighter 2 for the first time. Was going grocery shopping with my dad at like 12 or 13 years old. There was Street Fighter 2 in the grocery store. The original Street Fighter 2.
Yeah.
And I was immediately drawn to it, and I didn't.
That's because his dad threw 4 quarters at him and said, "Get out of my face."
Probably.
I don't want to see you until I'm leaving the store.
My dad had to drag me away, like, we're ready to go. I'm like, already? Jesus.
Yeah.
You've been here for 40 minutes. Yes, already. Get your ass in the car.
I was very, very fortunate that I grew up and there was a store, like a corner store, very close to where my mom and dad lived. And at one point they got pool tables and video games, and that's the first place that I ever played that game, Karate Fighter. You know, Karate Champ. Where you got the 2 joysticks.
Yeah, 2 joysticks.
It's the first place I ever played that. And I also remember playing. There was a game. What the hell was that called? Crazy Climber, where you're this guy climbing a building and birds are shitting on your head.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah,
Shit.
Think about Karate Champ too. What I remember is like the left side was like the red or white Karate Champ, and the right side was the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like Street Fighter, the original Street Fighter, the left side was Ryu and the right side was Ken, I think.
And I believe that I got so good at Karate Fighter that I would challenge anybody and beat them. And I also became a very good pool player because they had a pool hall. They had a pool table. And I used to play pool there probably once a day. And I won a pool tournament with a friend of mine one time there.
Yeah, I remember the pool days.
Cody said there was an arcade here. It used to be an abandoned mall like it was the only business for years. And he said there's another arcade that they have here. $8 you can play all night. I've heard of those, Cody, but they don't have any that I know of around here.
$8 and like play everything?
Bigger cities that
$8 you can play all night. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
that's how a lot of them are now. Like those real big ones, they'll just have the big old huge space of arcade games, and they just you pay them $10 an hour or some shit like that, and you can just play whatever.
And I think they have barcades now where you basically go into a bar as long as you're drinking and paying for drinks.
Yeah,
you can play the arcade games.
Of those. They have a lot of those in the city.
We don't have a lot of them here.
A lot of those.
Yeah,
it's kind of a thing around here. Like that's their new. Yeah, just.
But is that the way it is? As long as you're buying drinks, you play for free? Is that how it works? Or do you pay as well?
I'm not sure how all of them work, but yeah, that's kind of a good business model for most of them, yeah.
Because, like, I've never been to Vegas, but here in Vegas, you drink for free as long as you're playing the slots.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you're at any of the tables, actually.
Yeah.
As long as you're gambling, you drink for free, and they don't care what you're drinking.
Yeah.
Of course, the bars here in town that would have an arcade. You had to drink and put the quarters in.
Cody said even the pinball is free. Yeah, pinball. That's old school too, man.
The only pinball that I really got into were like the bingo pinball games. Remember those Clown? Is Clown still here? Clown's-
No. Yeah, he's here.
Remember when you were talking to that guy about the Midway or pinball machines or whatever, and I was telling you to ask him about the old pinball ones. Those are the ones that I used to play. So basically, you'd shoot the ball up, it would fall down, and if you can get 4 or 5 balls in a row, you would win money, right? So I was literally gambling probably at the age of 10 because you could win money doing these things.
My
And
neighbor,
I played them all the time.
my neighbor, I went over there Sunday night, and he was showing me, he has an old like 70s pinball machine that just needs fixed up and shit, and it's all just there and shit. The paint on it looks good. Like he lifted up the tarp on it and shit. I was like, oh my god. I was like, what do you want for it? He's like, oh, I'm not selling it and shit. He's like, I don't know what to do with it. I can't get it fixed. I was like, yeah, it'll probably be expensive as fuck, but it's just so cool. It was in such good shape.
Would you have space for it in your barcade?
I probably wouldn't have room for it in there, but I just put it out in
Right.
out in that other shop I got out there.
Right.
I'd love to have that, just to have an old real pinball machine like that. But yeah, I'd be a pain in the ass to get it all fixed up and stuff.
Right.
Oh yeah,
But it
now.
looked good. Like the paint on it and shit was all good. Everything was nice. It just
I mean, really, how much would it cost to get something like that fixed? Like a couple $100
Well,
bucks?
it's a matter of finding somebody who knows how to work on it.
Yeah,
right. I
suppose.
think that'd probably be the harder part, is finding somebody good.
You know, but if you're handy, you could probably find a YouTube video.
there's, yeah,
Yeah.
there's somebody in Indy that travels and fixes that kind of shit.
Yeah,
but shit,
I know somebody I know a few people who have mine. I know somebody who has the actual one that has the from the Who from
that's cool.
Pinball Wizard, and the only part that doesn't work is the part that used to play the song Pinball Wizard when you would hit a certain combo. So
I don't know about y'all, but I pin balls all the time.
Oh, wow. Look who showed up.
That sounds painful, Lemon.
yeah. Where are you pinning your balls? And
Yeah, and does she know about it?
On some woman's chin.
Oh. Wait a second. This is a family show.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
modern
It's had been a-
families, baby.
You should have been here 15 minutes ago when we were talking about shaving her balls.
Oh.
Yeah,
Jonathan Ball brings up another good spot where they used to have arcades in the laundromat.
Yeah.
And that's-
Laundromat, oh shit,
He's,
you're right.
he's exactly right,
Man.
because that's the first place I ever played Bad Dudes, within a laundromat.
I forgot. Yeah,
And the pizza spots. All the pizza spots had arcade
Yeah.
machines.
yeah.
We
yeah.
we had a laundromat in our town. That it wasn't until I was much older that someone explained to me that the laundromat was actually a front for selling drugs.
Oh,
Oh.
he
I
brings up
probably
a
was
good one.
here too. Yeah.
He said he
This
played.
is part
he
of
said
his
he
young
played.
story. He didn't tell y'all the truth. He knew what you
Yeah.
He said he played Operation Wolf there. The shooter Operation Wolf in the arcade. That's still a badass arcade game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, laundromat. That's a good one. I forgot.
It was a good one, because laundromats always had arcade
Yeah,
games.
I mean, shit. I mean, you
Why? Because there was always kids in them.
got-
Oh,
yeah, and, you know, you're sitting there waiting on your shit to get done. You gotta have something to do. So yeah.
Oh,
some
no,
of them
you're waiting
days
on your
was
mom.
mine from my pin and ball days.
So Lemon,
saying, man, arcade were huge,
I was
man.
telling the boys about your 5 gigabyte master drive.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell people about it?
Well, first off, I don't know the name of it. Let's start there. Don't know who makes it.
Or 5
If it's
terabyte, it's just
broken,
not 5
you have to
gigabyte,
send
5
it back
terabyte.
to Amazon, but it's a 5 terabyte hard drive emulator where you basically plug and play. That's basically what I wanted, right?
Right.
It has 60,000 games on it. It was 240
Jesus Christ.
240 bucks. Everything I've tried so far has worked.
Can you even buy a 5 terabyte drive for that much money?
Yes, 149 I got mine for.
Okay.
But I mean, they do all the work for you. You know, you don't
Right.
have to do anything, and then it updates itself. So when you need updates and you plug it in your PC, you know, you have everything at your disposal. But I bought it for one game: Def Jam Fight for New York and Def Jam Vendetta.
Def Jam 5 from New York is fucking worth it. That's such a good
Wait,
goddamn
The
game.
reason I bought it because to get a modded PlayStation 2 today, right, or GameCube is like $250, $300, and the game is like $200. So why don't I just buy the drive? And then I also bought it for, instead of putting emulators on my Asus ROG Ally, which I'll be unboxing and got mad accessories for come June 13th, I'm gonna plug and play, baby.
Damn right.
So I will have those ROMs portably on the go on the newest high-end goddamn portable PC, baby, gaming machine.
You've actually probably convinced me that I'm gonna eventually get one of those drives. Even though I have a Raspberry Pi, mine is still limited. I can't play PS2 on it.
Yeah, this has PS2. It has MAME. Only thing, like you got to go into the menus. I usually have my PC set to 4K 30, and I kept saying, "Damn, why this thing is running so slow?" I put on Power Stone. It was like, no, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It said Capcom presents. I said, "Yo, what is the fucking announcer drunk? What the fuck is this?" But it was picking up my PC, right? I have more than a capable enough PC to run emulators, so it was picking up the frame rate that I have my my graphic card. I don't play games on my PC really, but I just turned it to 4K 60, and then it made everything go back. Everything was playing was in 60. Boom, it worked.
That's awesome.
Everything worked.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get how to do the shaders and stuff. Like I was playing Daytona, that shit looked like the original. I wanted to be smoothed out and clean. I was playing Jam Vendetta and Fight for New York in 4K gloriousness.
Nice.
Yo, listen, the thing about resolution, it may not be everything, but what it do is sharpen up your games crystal clear.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like 4K. Because that's what matters to me. I mean, when I put it to 1080p 60, I was like, nah, dude, this is not it. So I put it to 4K 60. Yo, glorious. Anybody need that link? I'll shoot it to them. I told Clowns I was buying it. Remember I told you that, Clowns?
No.
Remember, Clowns doesn't remember what day it is, so he's the wrong person to ask.
Clowns is like, I'm on a show right now? What?
Today is National Pineapple Pizza Day.
I'll get that is a lie.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that should not have a day. Yeah, no, that sounds cool. I'd like.
You
that.
literally haven't spoken to me for like a month, and you got to throw that into me already? Jeez.
I didn't throw anything into you.
Shut
That
up.
was weird. Super pause. I'm glad King David ain't here. He
You
might have
said
left.
Super Balls.
He
What?
might have left after that one.
Jonathan said, I'm in the process of building my first tower, but as a Plex server, AMD, Asus, motherfucker. Hey, you talking about boy, Jeepers. Don't he got his own server? Don't Jeepers got his own?
I use the Flex server. I love the Flex server, man.
Yeah. There's a guy that's part of the Retro Renegades that's not on here very often, Jonathan, but he's a, oh my god, he's got like crazy amounts of PCs. He's got a server. Yeah, he's all about that, dude.
Yeah, he's got everything.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Jay, I
Yes.
wanted to say earlier, I forgot.
What?
Fantastic job on the Hold the Line.
No, we're not gonna give him no props. We ain't giving him.
Oh, yeah, you're going to give me those props.
Till I get my
No,
work.
that's an awesome job you did for King David, man.
Yeah, that's
Saw
awesome.
that.
The animated one is better.
That's what they just put up on
Yeah.
screen. That's what, yeah.
Even
Fucking awesome.
No,
Even-
that's not the animated one I saw. I seen the one where Hold the Line drops in separate words, and then
Oh.
That's what I just showed has that.
Yeah.
but it didn't do it.
Yes, it did, because you weren't looking.
I was looking. I'm looking. You know why I'm looking?
You know what? I'm gonna do.
Your hair is not all
I'm gonna do it
bushy.
again. I'm gonna do it again. Here we go. Here we go.
Dirt was saying on Monday how cool a job he did. Said he's gonna get a hold of you.
As soon as I saw that, whatever night it was, Friday night or whatever night, or Saturday,
Yeah, I played it twice for you.
that is bad, Dad.
It didn't come up now at all.
Still, it's playing for me.
Yeah, I
You
haven't
have to
seen
see it, buddy.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's
There you
behind.
go.
the
There
thing
it is.
behind.
There it is.
Wow,
Play
right,
behind. Yep.
right.
Yeah.
There you
Yep.
go.
Come on, Jay, learn how to use OBS.
You know, you think that I was an amateur, wouldn't you?
Yeah, now it's popping up. Before I don't
Yeah.
know. I
Oh
don't
wait,
know.
is this amateur hour? Where's
It must be amateur hour, because
Where's
I'm
the
running the
poll?
show. Really.
No, Infinite's not here.
Oh.
Yeah, where's Crispy at?
Crispy.
Crispy's limiting his shows.
Crispy hasn't been on the show in like a
That
month and a half.
motherfucker ain't famous.
Yeah, Crispy only goes on the popular shows, I guess.
Oh, disrespectful.
He doesn't like this. He doesn't like this meat hour thing either.
Yeah.
It's never-
No, that's the biggest thing. It's like meat hour.
That's true, yeah.
It
'cause
doesn't
he's
work
tried-
as
I don't
great
like
as
this shit
on his
either, but-
computer.
It
He's
hasn't
tried to
given
come
me
on a
any
lot.
problems since.
It hasn't worked.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, he tried.
Those three
He
times.
tried a couple
He has
times.
sent me links. He's been sending me like messages on Twitter saying, "I can't get on. I can't get on." So
Yeah, it acts funny, man.
it does. I understand.
Yeah, John says I keep hearing that phrase "hold the line." Xbox battle cry is picking up steam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
Oh, yeah.
Jay, the guy you see on screen, did the animated avatar you just saw.
His name is not Jay, it's Graphic God.
I call him Jay. People that don't know him call him Graphic God.
I don't call him that shit either.
He calls me GG. You call me
I call him
GG.
GG.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to move over to another game. Does anyone have another option for another
You look
great
for-
beat 'em up?
Did you look for Cadillacs and dinosaurs again or no? It just wasn't in there, was it?
It wasn't in my arcade setup.
Do the Captain Commando.
Okay.
Yeah, do that.
But before I do
Yeah.
that, it's time for
This is
time
Punisher,
for
right?
pee break.
Yeah.
Yeah, Punisher.
Time for
This
pee
was
break.
awesome in the arcades. All this shit came from Streets of Rage. Sorry. All of these games came from Streets of Rage. Even Alien versus Predator. You see, my thing looks like that also. But see, Jay did the work. I didn't do shit. But I want y'all to pay attention to my Asus ROG Ally review. It's going to be, I'm going to do an unboxing and preview first. And then 2 weeks later, I'm going to put up a real review.
Wait, so the first review is gonna be fake, and then you're gonna do a real one? What?
No, I'm going to do what
Oh.
Pizza Face God did and says Spider-Man 2 has co-op. Fucking idiot.
Sounds like you've been eating too much pineapple and mustard on your pizza.
I don't eat pineapple and mustard on pizza. I eat mustard on one, pineapples on the other.
It's like yellow in the snow.
Oh.
Pizza Face God, if you listening, you're an asshole.
Yeah, fuck him.
And listen, that test was positive. Jim Ryan is your father. That's a fact.
Oh.
No.
Damn it,
Flashback
Paul, you
was
lied
good.
to everybody.
Good night to everybody. Yo, Cozy, feed that new bird. You look a little hungry outside.
Shit. So you,
Roof.
Who let
Yogi, you got
the
any new
dogs
machines?
out?
oh yeah, Johnson asked about
I haven't got a
Terradrome?
new one for probably shit. It's been 8 months or so since I've got a new one. Not as good as sales anymore. They had a Killer Instinct on sale for $150, but I missed it. But they ended up canceling a bunch of people's orders anyway.
I'm gonna
Oh,
tell you
did they?
something. You don't
Yeah,
want
it's not a big
to.
test.
You don't want to play the original Killer Instinct. You can do that right now. Trust me.
Right? Yeah.
I got
That-
the original Killer Instinct on my Xbox. It came with the
That's
yeah,
that's,
yeah,
that's,
the
that's what I was
2013
saying.
Killer
That's
Instinct.
what I was
yeah.
saying, Jago. That's what I was saying.
And they just
Yeah.
haven't. Yeah,
But
they haven't really came out with nothing that great here lately. You'd even like one. You know, they'll never drop the price at Marvel versus Capcom 2 probably. So.
yeah, that I don't need it no more. I spent $200. I got it.
Right.
I'm gonna
Dude,
take
yeah,
it.
I'd like to have a link of that thing you got, man. That'd be awesome.
Jonathan
You
brought
want
up
it?
a game
I'll send
earlier,
it to you
Jay.
right now. I'll send it to you
Yeah.
on Twitter
Okay.
right now.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah,
something
hell
about
yeah.
it. He called Terradrome, something like
Is
that.
it PC
I don't know.
or sorry, is it arcade? I mean,
I don't know.
And you could just plug that into your PC, and it just pretty much.
Just look
kinda
under T.
runs-
It's already done. It's gonna get like one update for one of the applications. You just
Yeah.
plug it in. But you know,
Yeah,
long as
there isn't
you
much
put
setting up.
hardware-
There's not much setting up.
No,
or
there is no setting up. Plug and play.
Fuck yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
You know, I always find some shit. I
Oh
always
yeah.
find
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't see it here.
You said
Okay.
60,000 games. Shit,
No
man.
Terradrome.
Right now it's $219. It dropped.
Shit.
Yup. Let me see. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna copy it. Anybody else need it? Let me know, and I'll
Just
send
put
it
it
to
in.
you.
Just put it in the Retro Renegades DM, Lemon, so I can see it too.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna
Yeah,
send it to
yeah. There you
you. I
go.
wasn't even thinking. See,
Yeah.
I knew you wasn't that slow. Thank you, Jay.
Hell no! Come on now.
You're a little bit slow, but not that slow.
Just because I'm from North Carolina don't make me slow, bro. Come on.
You just a cow. You's a cow tipper. It's all right.
Hey, you can actually do that at night. Hey, I've done that.
Yo, I forgot. I forgot to get a beer. So
Oh,
somebody
there
got
it
to
is.
crack one
Okay.
for me. Somebody got to crack a beer for me. When I get opportunity, it's probably gonna be Jay. He's probably on his third one by now.
I am. Here,
Johnson said he don't even know if it's playable now. I know the game he's talking about it, but I never played it. I've never seen it.
tear
Hey,
draw.
look,
I don't know.
you can apply a $22 coupon.
I,
for it,
I'm,
too,
I'm
so
gonna
if
I'm
you-
gonna do Streets of Rage just because it's one of my favorite beat 'em ups.
You mean?
Yeah,
you mean,
hell
you-
yeah,
you-
hell yeah.
You mean Streets Rage over Final Fight, Jay?
I do like Streets of Rage more than Final Fight,
I do too.
but I like 2 more than I like 3.
To what? Final Fight?
Streets of Rage
Oh,
3
Street-
2. I like it better than Streets of Rage 3.
Oh yeah, Streets Rage
Oh
2 is
hell
way
yeah!
better.
Streets Rage
Three-
2, it's like the best of the best. Yeah.
Three's okay, but it's just two is the best one, I think.
Yeah, I love 2. Yeah, the soundtrack, just the stages, just
I
everything.
love every Streets of Rage
Oh yeah, yeah, I love them all too. But Streets Rage 2 just
because you know why Streets of Rage 2 was so much of a. It was like Halo 2, right? Halo 1 was so primitive. It was great for its time, but once 2 came out with the better controls, the better visuals, the online multiplayer, it changed the demographic for Halo more than just 4 people split screening your house and LAN parties. You feel what I'm saying? That's
Right.
why Halo 2 is always really that. It's regarded as being the best, but it's really not the best Halo. It's just the biggest game changer for Halo. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
Right. Of course.
It's like
That's
we all thought,
categorized. That's
we all-
categorized
we-
under nostalgia is a hell of a drug. That's what.
right,
that's
right,
categorized.
right. Because look, Metal Gear. I played the first Metal Gear on my NES, right? When they had your health was called rations, and it was top down.
Yeah, it was
Right?
terrible. I played it too. It was terrible.
No, it wasn't terrible, bro. For its time, there was nothing like it.
Yeah,
But
for
you
it,
know-
oh yeah, but yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We never had no spy espionage game.
Oh
like
no,
that.
no, yeah, for its time. I'm just
Right,
saying
for,
now.
I'm talking about for its time. But guess
Yeah.
what? When I played Metal Gear Solid 2, that shit was revolutionary. But guess what? Go play that shit now. Fucking controls is horrible.
Dude,
I feel-
I went back and tried to play Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater when it was on.
I don't even like Snake Eater.
I want to say there. I think one in Game Pass at one time, like the combo or something. I know I didn't buy it. I played it, and the controls were so bad. I stopped. I said I can't. How
Yo,
did I
same
play
thing
this?
with Metal Gear Solid, right? Because we got the
Yeah.
remakes, we got the remasters, the remakes, right?
Right.
And I said, you know what? It's on your Xbox right now. I went to go play it. I said, these fucking controls is horrible. How did we play
Lemon,
this shit?
Lemon, I lasted about probably 30 minutes, and I turned it off.
I didn't last that long.
I was like, no, I was trying to get the feel back, you know, the feel of the controls. I was like, I can't. I was like, how the
Can't,
fuck did I
right.
play this? Yeah, I was like, how did I play this back then?
He started touching himself and everything, and it still didn't feel the same.
Yeah, I touched
Yeah.
myself in all the right ways, and it didn't work.
Oh oh yeah, back said dual wielding. That's a fact.
I'm hoping that the Metal Gear rumor Snake Eater is a thing because I'll
No,
buy
I hope
that
it's
day
not
one.
though. I hope it's not.
I'd rather them start with one, but
No, you don't want them to start with one either, because that's the one you don't like.
no, not the one on NES, the one on
Oh.
PlayStation. I like all the ones after the one on NES. I would rather them start with one, but I can't tell them anything. So they're gonna give me 3, which is probably my favorite Metal Gear. That's fine. I'll take it.
It wasn't mine. I think 2 was my favorite, man.
I liked it because it was actually a prequel, and you're not playing as Solid Snake. You're playing as Big Boss.
Which
Which was-
you know what? First of all, that story is stupid.
It's Kojima,
Like-
man.
Like, come on, man. Like, who the fuck? That's like Final Fantasy 3 is 6 over here. So Like, what the fuck are we doing,
Hey,
man?
no, I take that back. You're not playing against Big Boss. You're playing as the guy they cloned Snake from, because the last boss, your mentor, is actually called, her name, what they call her is Big Boss.
I'm
Something
confused already.
Right. Thank
Yeah.
you, Grab.
Yeah.
Like, I love the
can't
series.
Okay, now you
Shit I
understand
ignore.
just being confused. That's part of understanding all the Metal Gear games. Just be
That's
confused.
like saying
Yeah.
that's like saying John Wick is a good movie.
No, John Wick is gun porn.
Yo, listen. I like John Wick, right? But let's just be real here. The shit is just stupid fun. It's like watching Crank.
It's stupid. It's stupid fun. You're right.
Right.
You're
It's
right.
like it's not no fucking story. Like
It's
he's
stupid.
like
Is
It's
it?
stupid. It's stupid violence. It's
Is
stupid
it-
Right.
fun violence.
Like,
That's all it is.
he
Would
falls
you-
off a fucking skyscraper in New York City, over 200, and fucking they just pick him up and put him in a shopping cart.
Would you guys compare it to the Fast and the Furious series?
Fast and the Furious, they went to outer space. I didn't even buy that Blu-ray. I have all the movies except 9.
It's along the same lines. Yeah. Yes. you're
Yes.
right. Yes. It's
The
stupid.
same shit.
It's stupid summer. It's stupid fun
It's-
summer
right.
blockbusters. That's all it is.
It just, I collect movies. I can't even buy the Fast and Furious 9. They took duct tape and fucking took a car to outer space. Are you?
It was. It was a Fiero.
Yo, look, y'all don't think that's just a little too much?
No, it was. Yeah, I agree with you. It was a way out there, living. That
I'm
I was
gonna
like,
buy
come
it.
on now.
I'm gonna buy the movie because I gotta buy 10. People told me 10 is gonna be awesome, but come on, man, you fucking took a car to outer space in a duct tape suit.
And it wasn't any car. It was a fucking Pontiac Fiero.
Listen, I love Fieros. Those were one of my favorite cars in the 80s.
I owned one day back in the day. I
Wait a
love
minute,
those
what
cars.
movie talking about? Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
No, Fast
No,
and Furious 9.
stop.
Oh.
Fast 9, man.
Fast
It's like,
9.
god damn, all the crazy fake car stunt CG. I get it, but you took a car
Into outer space.
out of space. Like, hold the fuck. And I was in the movie theaters watching that shit. Like,
Yeah.
are you fucking shitting me? Is this what we? Yo, y'all gonna make 2 more movies out of this? Come on.
Yeah.
Was Vin Diesel in all of them?
Yeah. It's gonna turn into fucking that game that Yobi love. What's that shit called? We gats out of hell. What you call this shit?
Oh, Saints Row.
I get
Saints
you
Row,
going to
yeah.
hell now? Nah, you was a GTA clone. Now you fighting out of hell. Nah, man, nah. Some shit I'm not doing. I don't care if I like Halo. I don't care if I believe in Spider-Man and God of War. I don't give a fuck. Some shit is just beyond me. Come on. Gats out of hell. I was like, I'm not buying this shit. I'm not buying that.
Yeah, I feel you.
I
I'm
played.
the same way. I'm the same way, Levin.
Some shit just too much, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I'm the same way.
When 10 comes out on Blu-ray, 4K Blu-ray, I'm just gonna buy 9 with it. But I'm not
Yeah.
buying 9 without 10. I'm not doing it. Fuck it.
I've heard 10 is good. I've heard 10 is good.
So what you're saying
yeah.
is you're buying 10, you're getting 9 as just as a freebie add-on. That's why you're
I'm
buying.
getting it to complete,
Yeah.
to keep my series in
Yeah.
conjunction. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like I have the Friday 13 collection, right? With the fucking knife and everything, right? That shit was
Right.
$280, basically $300. I threw Jason Takes Manhattan in the trash.
So what you're telling me?
I hate that
it-
one. I seriously hate
I
that
fucking
one.
hate that shit.
Okay, so what you're telling me, Lemon, is that it's okay. It's not okay if they bring a car to space, but it's okay if Jason goes to space.
I'll tell you
Well,
what,
you know what?
Jason going to space made more sense than Jason.
Yes,
Takes
it did.
Manhattan. It really did.
Yes, he did. But first of all, they took his ass up there and they was trying to figure out why you couldn't kill this motherfucker. First of all, Jason's a demon. He's not a human.
No, he's not.
He's a demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a demon. Yeah.
If you look at the first Friday 13, anybody in here, go look at that movie. And the second one, when you see her head chopped off,
Yeah.
and there's candles, you see the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead next to her body, next to the head. That's a fact.
Yeah, it's there. It's a little it's almost like a joke, but yeah, it's there.
Right, but it's in there. He's a demon. If you watch Jason Goes to Hell, remember he was possessing body because he has a demon inside of him,
Right.
and those
Yeah,
bodies couldn't hold
remember
up.
because he took the when the doctor slicing it open and the heart was still
Right,
beating and he ate the heart. Yeah,
right.
yeah, it's all
He's a
there.
demon. People be like, "Why this dude don't die?" I know
Shout
one
out,
thing.
shout out to Mike, Mega Renegade for 20 months. He said, Renegades, let's go. Gave me another kill.
So
Shout out to Mike, man.
does that mean Mike Myers also a demon?
No,
Mike Myers is funny. My favorite character is Fat Bastard.
You're
Fat
talking
bastard.
about. You're
No,
talking
No.
about,
You're thinking I'm talking Michael Myers. I meant.
no.
I was going to say you're talking about Michael Myers and you. Oh
From
no,
from
that's-
Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween.
yeah.
He's not a demon. No.
No, he's just a
I'm gonna say,
deranged
yeah,
individual.
Michael Myers is not a demon, but I am gonna say this: after that last movie, he ain't coming back from that.
No.
He's not coming back.
Which was the plan. So hopefully they'll
Right.
stick to the plan.
Thank God.
Michael Myers is a psychotic killer, but let's not get real here. We all want to forget
Yeah.
Halloween that had
Yeah.
the witch.
Oh, yeah. When they went into the witchy crap. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't own none of those, Paul.
I refuse. The whole
I wanna
thorn cult and
I
all that
can't
shit.
even
The whole
unwatch
thorn
that.
cult. Yeah. The whole. No, I don't do the whole thorn cult crap. No.
Some shit is just too much.
And let me I want to say saw your video, Mike, on the Amico and Shark Jar. Good job, brother.
Great job. And you know what? I was
About
glad
damn time they let some gameplay be released for that thing.
And it was also
Yeah,
about
yeah,
time that you let your other son get some shine.
Right.
Did you almost call him a brat? Did you
I almost
say
called
your
him his
other
brother.
Almost.
brat? Wow, your other brat.
Mike,
About time you get your other brat some shine.
I wasn't going to say that.
we are part of the guild together. I do not co-sign those words being spewed by this channel.
What Jay was trying to say was about time you spit shined your other brat. Yeah.
Yes, Cozy. Halloween 3 was trash.
Oh, Season of the
Trash.
Witch.
I want to know why that why was that horse glowing at the end of the movie? What the fuck was that?
Was that the one that that Rob Zombie directed?
No,
No.
God, no.
No.
I hate the Rob Zombie takes on Halloween.
I heard
Broke
they were
Michael
they
Myers.
were well done, and I heard they got
No,
a lot of praise.
well, they're good slasher movies. They're not Halloween. No,
I don't
Okay.
even say they good movies. Fuck that.
No?
He did a good thing on that House of 1,000, 2,000.
Yeah,
1,000
1,000
Corpses.
corpses. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fucking
That
awesome.
shit was awesome.
And the Devil's
That was-
Rejects is really good.
The
Devil's
Rejects
Rejects.
was awesome. That's the sequel, or
Yeah.
that's the first one, and that's the sequel. Either way, that shit
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah, those were cool.
Rob Zombie's a little weird, you know what I'm saying? But
Oh yeah.
leave Halloween alone, buddy.
Well, yeah, he broke Halloween by giving him like every bad trope. Okay, he's going to be from a bad family, poor family, abusive family, and he's going to kill small animals as a child.
I don't like Halloween Kills.
No.
I
own it, but I thought it was silly. Especially when the town fucked him up at the end. Why didn't y'all shoot that motherfucker in the head?
Yeah, well, I was going to mention that's the one thing I do like about the John Wick movies. He always does the double tap. It's always like the body shot and the head shot.
Yeah, he has to make sure that they're dead.
But
They
see,
ain't getting
that
back up.
came from the military.
Yeah, he's
Two in
making
the
sure
chest,
they
two in
ain't
the
getting
head.
back
That's
up.
a military tactic.
Yep.
John Wick, listen.
But he's one of the few. He's one of the few movie guys that bothers to do that with every single kill.
Is that out on digital yet? The new John Wick?
I met this dude in Lower Manhattan one time. He's a very down to earth person, but I'm gonna say this: John Wick is fucking the Matrix remix.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, no, you're absolutely correct, Evan. No,
Yo, look, that dog scene in John Wick 3 was amazing. But let's be real here. They're shooting everything, everybody, everywhere. This shit is crazy. crazy, but it's fun. It's fun. It's fun.
I'm gonna say something that's not a very popular opinion, but I really liked the last Matrix movie.
I liked it too.
I liked it too, Jay. I didn't
It
think
was
it was
more
like.
down to earth.
The Neo is Jesus. Yeah, I didn't care for it.
No, I'm talking. No, the one,
I
the
loved
last
it.
one where it was
Oh,
actually
the most
Trinity.
recent one. Yeah, I
Trinity
did
was
enjoy
actually
it.
the
I
one.
did enjoy
The
the most
one-
recent one. Yes, I
the
did
one
enjoy
where
it.
Well,
he's a
they
video-
both
a
end up
video
getting
game-
their mojo
Well,
back.
kind of, yeah.
The one
the
where he's a
end.
video game developer.
Yeah, I like that movie, and you know
I
what?
did too.
It ages like a fine wine. Like you watch it a couple times. First time you watch it, you're a little confused because you're thinking, "Oh, this is supposed to be a sequel to the other two," but really, it's a
No.
different movie, just based on the property, right? But-
The only thing that pissed me off, they brought everybody back, even Agent Smith in a different form. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, hold up, come on, man.
But they explain why.
I know why they did it, right?
What,
But
what
I
you
didn't
gotta
expect that.
What you got to remember, Jay, what a lot of people forget, I guess, is the latest Matrix movie was they plugged him back in,
Yeah.
so he's back in the Matrix. Like this, and he died, went through all that shit, and of course, and erased his memory and all that, so they plugged him back in. So of course he's not gonna be fucking Neo Superman, you know.
Well, he at the end he was.
Well,
yeah,
he-
of course.
But he was even like, a lot of people complained that he mostly only blocked bullets. But you know what? He was still trying to figure out who he was.
Right, he
Right,
was right. He
right.
was. He did. You know, because it took 3 movies for him to get to where he was superpower.
Right.
He was like an old basketball player out of shape.
Right. And people forget that they had, I think if I remember correctly, they had plans to do another one, but since they didn't do the numbers like they wanted to do, they canned that shit.
I'm happy they gave that lady
Yeah.
her money because they stole that story. That's a fact. Forget all that. They took that story from that lady and they tried to, they tried to come into America her ass. Because Eddie Murphy he stole Coming to America from
Oh, I
somebody.
didn't know that.
What?
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
did.
know that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't know it was true.
that's
I
a
heard
fact.
that.
And he
Okay.
ended up having to give up some paper. And the same thing with The Matrix. That black lady wrote that movie and they took it from her. But she got
Are you talking about all the Matrix or the very last Matrix movie?
she started off with the story The Matrix, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
End up winning $20 million in the court.
Oh, wow.
That shit ain't nothing compared to what that franchise has made.
Hell no.
But that's a nice come up.
Hell yeah. You give me 20
Give her
million,
20
I'm good.
million. You got 20 million. Because she was saying The Matrix and was it Terminator? Some shit, something else we watched. She said they're in the same universe. I think it's Terminator.
Okay, guys, we got 15 minutes left. What is the last game we're gonna play?
You act like we got the list up.
But just think of your
Night
favorite
Trap.
beat 'em up. What's your favorite beat 'em up?
Vendetta.
Night Trap. Plumbers don't wear ties. Leisure Suit Larry.
Leisure.
I'm gonna say this one more time, clowns.
Ready to rumble.
And-
Ready to rumble.
Well, no,
That's
Leisure
not a
Suit Larry
that's not
gets
a that's
beat up
not
by
a
the-
beat 'em
Oh
up.
no, that's a
That's
boxing.
a
Wait
fighter
minute,
game.
Hold on. Leisure Suit Larry gets beat up by the ladies.
Just listen.
You
For
got
once,
Alien versus
clowns.
Predator?
For once, be
I
normal.
already said that one time. You got
You
Alien
said
vs.
be
Predator,
normal.
Jay?
I am normal, Jay.
No, you're
What
not. You're
about
not.
You got
You're being
Children
a
of the
fool.
Atom? You got Children of the Atom?
Yeah, the X-Men game.
But that's a fighting game, not a beat 'em, not a side
No,
scroller beat 'em
That's
up.
a side scroller beat 'em up.
Yeah, get the
X-
X-Men. Yeah, the X-Men
X-Men
game.
the,
Yeah,
X-Men the
yeah.
arcade game.
Yeah.
X-Men the arcade game.
Ain't that called Children of the Atom?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No,
Yes,
Children of
yes.
the Atom, I think, was a fighting game, wasn't it?
That
No.
was a fight. That was a fighting game, but there's an X-Men arcade game.
There's
Yeah,
X-Men
I'm talking about
arcade
the
game.
X-Men
Is it?
arcade game, the side
Yeah.
scroller.
Yeah.
Okay,
the one that had
we will
six-
do
that had
X-Men
six-player-
sides
there's a
first, yes.
six-player version of it. Yeah.
Yeah, we will do
You got
that.
you got Cyclops, Wolverine,
Yes.
Nightcrawler,
Yep.
and who's the
Simpsons
fourth
arcade
character?
game.
No, we've done Simpsons quite a lot in this show.
Oh, that thing has a Simpsons car game, like Crazy Taxi on it.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yo, and
And
it looks
Colossus.
super clean. Super
got-
clean.
You got Wolverine, Cyclops, Storm, Nightcrawler, and Colossus. I think it's the characters.
It's one of my favorite actors
Yeah.
on screen right now. It's one of my favorite actors.
Don't you have that, doggy? The arcade machine or no?
No, I don't have that one. No.
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 If
That
y'all
one
buy
was
what,
way too
if y'all
expensive.
buy
and
what I
didn't
put
always
in there,
fun.
y'all all I had is good stuff.
So if you can look at the screen, I have it on X-Men: Children of the Atom. It is
Yeah, that's
it
a
is one of the
fight game.
first fighting games. It was the one that came out before
Yeah.
X-Men
On the
versus
Dreamcast?
Capcom, I believe,
Yeah.
On the
or
Dreamcast?
before Marvel Superheroes.
Yeah, that was
Well, it's just X-Men the arcade game then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's just like
X-Men the
X-Men.
arcade.
It's called X-Men or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
one
it's
I'm
X-Men
gonna
the
play.
arcade game.
Or X-Men, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, look
Yeah,
who
so-
who
yeah,
decided to show up! Splendiferous. Splendiferous. Would you
He's
like
been
Right at this time. Every
to
time,
say
right before we
anything?
leave,
oh
right
yeah,
before
that
we
is
leave.
it. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That is it.
Splendiferous, would you
Splendid-
like to say something to everybody in the Retro Renegades right now? Would you have something to say to us? Because I already showed them the receipts, brother. I showed them the receipts.
Yeah,
wow.
so I thought, and I honestly thought Jay had sent you a wig because I didn't realize that was your real hair, Splendifer. So you know I see.
Amazing hair.
Oh yeah.
Amazing
Yeah,
hair.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, great hair. I was
About
like,
as
damn.
awesome. About as awesome as the
We
shirt.
gotta compliment. We gotta compliment Jay here. He looking like Spanky from the Little Rascals right now.
Oh, wait a second. Alfalfa. Here, I look like Alfalfa with my hair.
Alfalfa, yeah. Do you sing like Alfalfa too? Yeah.
Only to Darla.
Only to
Sounds like
Darla.
hair like buckwheat. Looking for nub in all the
The
wrong
wrong
places.
places.
Looking for nub.
Whooping for nub.
I still, to this day, I can go back and watch those old Eddie Murphy skits on Saturday Night Live over and over again. They were brilliant.
Yeah, it's just X-Men. Yeah, maybe arcade game or something. Yeah, it's X-Men.
Yeah, it's
That's what it is.
You know what's crazy? When it used to come on TV, it used to look just like that.
Yep.
And
Sure
what
did.
I used to buy the shows on
Disney
VHS. I used to have them all on VHS.
It's on Disney Plus now.
Yes, I knew that.
Yep. Yeah, it sure is.
He's using my favorite X-Men. The weakest X-Men out there is Wolverine.
Don't you say that.
He is.
If it wasn't
he
for
had-
Wolverine, there wouldn't even be X-Men movies.
No. He's the best character to me, but
Yeah.
that's my favorite
Wait a
character.
minute.
I'm saying
Hold
he's
on.
the weakest in terms of power.
Jay, what did you just say?
I said if it wasn't for Wolverine, there wouldn't be X-Men movies because they were
The
all
only
based
power-
on him.
Facts.
They're all based around him.
Facts.
The only power Wolverine's got is his healing factor and his adamantium. So yeah, I mean,
He must
gets
have
his
some.
ass whooped.
He must
He
have
gets his
some
ass whooped.
some extra strength too.
He does
gets
when he goes into berserk mode.
Yeah.
when he gets
When he
pissed
goes
off,
into
but
rage.
yeah, his power is taking a beating and keeping on.
Taking a licking and keeping on ticking.
Keep on ticking, yeah.
Let's be real here. He's the only one that fought the Hulk and almost won.
Didn't
Right.
he kill the Hulk?
No, the
Okay.
Hulk is unkillable. You can.
I thought he stabbed him in the brain or something.
Yeah, he can't kill the Hulk. He
Okay.
can't kill the Hulk. It's impossible.
Yeah,
And
Jonathan got a good point with the movies. Where he said, if it weren't for Blade, wouldn't be Marvel movies. Period.
You're right. Blade was the beginning.
Facts.
A lot of
It
people
was.
don't realize
I
that
remember
either.
People going to see Blade.
And they were fucking phenomenal for
Yes.
the time.
Yes.
Listen, they was phenomenal for today. Fuck you mean for the time?
Oh no, I'm not taking anything from the
Okay, guys.
They were amazing back then.
You just reminded me. We are gonna watch Blade in VR on big screen very soon.
Nice. I got my
If
VR
I watch
charging,
it
Jay.
with
It's been
Good.
charging ever since you did the movie night.
If
Good.
I
So
watch
it's
it
ready.
with you, you're not gonna get mad because I know it word for word, right?
That's fine.
Because I'm gonna
But-
tell you something. Blade 1 put me to sleep every night for 5 years on DVD.
Wow.
Yeah, I love Blade, man.
I would always
love
put it
Blade.
on to go to sleep before going to work. I
When
love
I-
Blade. I love Blade 1 and 2. I want to act like Trinity didn't happen.
I actually like Trinity because Ronald Reynolds is
Fuck,
funny as
fuck,
shit.
they
I like
fucked up my shit. They had neon colored weapons in a dark fucking environment. Nah, bro. We ain't gonna do that Batman
No,
shit here.
you're talking about the Blade movie I haven't seen. Then I'm talking about the one with Ryan Reynolds.
At least they had sexy
That's
Jessica
Trinity.
Biel.
Is it? Okay.
Hold on. I have to correct my Marvel friend Lemon here on something.
Uh-oh.
Oh
He
yeah.
Oh,
said
no.
he said that Wolverine's the only person to almost ever beat the Hulk. I gotta tell you, in issue 402, Juggernaut beat Professor.
Oh my
Hulk.
God.
Okay, let me explain to you about the Juggernaut fight. Cause see, you had to look it up, fuck boy. So I'm explaining to you. Okay.
Do you know who I am? I'm the
Right,
Juggernaut,
right.
bitch.
right. Listen, let me explain something to you. Mr. Google fanatic. See, I do this off the rip. I'm like a freestyle podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like a battle rap podcast. He is an unstoppable force once he's running. Facts. He bodied Hulk. But you know, there's always a part 2, 3, and 4 to those comics. That wasn't a one-issue situation. The Hulk destroyed him. Just remember that.
I do remember.
So if you want to say the facts, complete the story. Yes, you can't have the Hulk just beating everybody right off the bat. Then each issue don't mean shit unless they make a part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I correct, clowns? Crickets.
You just left.
Wow. You embarrassed him.
him away.
You embarrassed him.
No, he started.
Now
I
he's
don't
back.
forget shit.
I don't know what
He,
happened.
he left to get his comic books.
It was either Meat Hour or it was Jay. I don't know.
I didn't touch you.
No,
No,
Okay,
yeah.
I got my fingers on the gamepad. I did not touch
Yeah,
you.
it's true.
Look, Jay, you know what it was? It
What?
was
Lemon, I didn't hear you. Come on, I need to hear it. Let's go.
Nope, you missed out. Go fucking watch Retro Renegades replay.
Wow.
So, listen. So you were wrong. Juggernaut did beat the Hulk, and it's okay to be wrong.
It's okay to be wrong, Lemon.
How many books?
Says.
Well, listen, how many? He wasn't here for the good shit. How many books that story got?
It was just issue 402 when he beat him.
And what's the other issue after that completed the story? Because I had that.
What year was it then?
I don't remember. I'm 51 years old. You can't be fucking serious.
Oh, I was serious.
You cannot be serious and expect me to know what year that came out.
He doesn't remember his daughter's name, for God's sakes.
Yeah, come on, man.
No,
You're
he
asking too much
didn't.
right now.
Yo, listen, I just asked him something. Did he remember? No, I don't remember. No, sir.
It was an Incredible Hulk 1993, and it was only one issue 402.
Yeah, I was 2 years out of high school. You think I remember what I did the year of my high school graduation? No. Only
So
thing
what-
I
it
remember in
wasn't-
1991, I got shot the last
It
time.
wasn't 2 issues.
That's the only thing I remember from 91. That's it. Oh, and I went to college that year too.
I ain't saying he beat him, but didn't Spider-Man and Hulk choke each other out?
Spider-Man never beat the Hulk. He's always running. He frustrates the Hulk, and the Hulk leaves New York City.
Right.
He's never physically fought the Hulk.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
right.
That's a
And then-
massacre.
and in
Yeah.
in 2020, Juggernaut number 2, Juggernaut once again knocked out the Hulk in a TKO.
You listen, the Hulk been knocked out too, right? The Hulk's been
Oh,
knocked
yeah.
out. He's been knocked out, but he knocked out Galactus.
He punched Galactus in the balls?
That's a little hard. I will admit, yeah, knocking out Galactus
Yeah,
is
he knocked out
difficult.
Galactus, bro. Like he killed Thor twice, 2 times with Mjolnir.
Shout out to Splendiferous for the $2 Super J. Says, I got my shirt, bitches! Jay, you're the damn man, sir. Pardon.
That's right. Pardon
Yeah,
me,
that-
sir.
That shirt was awesome. That color green on there was.
Yeah, that was his choice. He wanted green.
How many
Yeah,
people
that's a
we got?
cool ass
We
looking
got, we
shirt.
got 9 people in here, right? We got 9 people in here, and we got panel members. So now I'm gonna put you on the spot, Jay. Jay, did you start my goddamn work? And if you need the money, tell me.
I didn't start yet, but because I'm only working on projects that have been paid for.
Nah, I don't want to hear. I don't want his shit. I know what to do. I'm gonna get my brother, the other bully, to get you to do it, because he gets you to do a lot of shit. I don't know what he got on you.
You know what? He's good at bullying me. He really is.
I don't want to bully you. You my guy, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to call my
Lemon.
brother, man.
But
Lemon,
here,
he-
the difference
he's got-
was the difference.
He's got a famous reach around. You don't
Yeah, but
understand.
the difference between
Oh,
David,
wow. Whoa.
David's project and your project is the fact that his was time sensitive. Was very time because of the whole.
My fucking time don't mean shit.
I know, but the thing was,
You know why that? You know why I didn't
'Cause if-
start
'cause
my
if-
goddamn,
if he didn't get on that, someone else was going to snatch it up.
I mean, well, true, but so what?
But he didn't. He wanted to be on top of it, and I understand because the whole
You
was
think
like,
I want somebody to steal my Game Pass, soul brother?
no, if
I
you're,
made
no
that
one's going to
character
steal
up.
that, brother, because that's yours. But hold the
Motherfucker, they stole
line.
my train.
I know, but hold the line was so time sensitive that it had to be done ASAP.
I know because it was hot. It's on fire. I got
That's
you.
right.
But my Game Pass Soul Brother on fire too. If I put something in our chat in Retro Renegades, I don't want none of y'all to share it. That's why I didn't put it out.
Did you see how many shirts he sold on that show?
Nah.
He sold at least a dozen shirts on that show alone.
Oh yeah, you talking about Sunday?
Yes.
Yeah, I was watching the whole time.
was
Yeah,
nuts.
he told a bunch, dude. Yeah, he told a bunch Sunday, dude. I was
And-
watching, had it on the background.
Yeah.
Every time they sell something, it comes up.
Yeah.
He sold at least 10, or if not more, that
Yeah.
day.
This is
All
some
right.
bullshit.
All right, Jay.
I'm starting
So
to feel excited around here.
how much Mr. Benjamin's does it take to get in the front of the line?
Yo, facts.
200,
You know what?
300,
I've already pushed.
500?
I've already pushed this guy that I'm doing a job for. I've already pushed him for David, and he messages me every day. This guy, and he says, "Where's my job? Where's my job? Where's my work?" And I had
I'm
to
not
tell
gonna
him.
harass you, but I'm gonna call in a favor to my brother David because this is some bullshit. I didn't even start my subscribe shit because I'm still waiting on Jay. I feel like a cheap side chick that don't got good pussy.
I wish I could work on everyone's jobs, but I mean, I have full-time job that I work 8 hours a day,
True,
and then I go home at night. And you know, like tonight's an exception because it's Retro Renegades, but most other nights, you know, I have a couple hours in the evening to work on stuff in the weekends. That's all I got.
Yeah.
True.
And if I don't, if I work more than that,
Well, I'm
then-
gonna have to give you some fucking YouTube Viagra. You're gonna have to keep it
yeah,
up.
you're gonna need something.
Jay, I only got one sauce, man.
I know, and you know, and I listen, Lemon. I appreciate the fact that you trust me, you trust in my work, and you wait for me because honestly, there are lots of people out there that are doing the same thing. They all came, and what's funny is they all came behind me, but they're all picking up the slack.
Trust me, Jay. I know they'll follow you and DM you when you follow them back. Like you need work. I'm like, no, I got something already. Leave me the fuck alone.
I need bullshit though. I need like my subscribers. What you call it? Not my subscriber. What you call it when people join your channel?
Members,
followers.
I need my members to have
Members,
exclusive emojis and shit, man.
Oh, you know who's good at that, Lemon? Flamish.
I'm good. I'm good.
No, he does have
Lemon?
some good ones on his Twitch channel. Though.
Lemon,
No,
Lemon,
I don't doubt it.
Lemon. Jay said you'll be moved to the front of the line as soon as he gets an arcade one up at his house.
yeah. Actually, you know what I'm doing right now? I'm trying to pay off a lawnmower. So I was telling the story before you came.
Yeah.
My neighbor's kid used to mow my lawn for $20 a job, right? He used to come and mow, and then he was whippersnipping and everything. So $20. It was great. This year I called him up, or my wife called him up and said, "Are you still mowing the lawns?" He said, "Yes, but my rates have increased." I said, "Well, how much?" He said, $40. So now it's $40 a week to mow my lawn. And I looked into that, and I kind of did.
Oh, hell no.
And I kind of did the math. So we're looking at almost 6 months of mowing here in Canada. We'll have grass for about 6 months.
That's about
starting
the
in
same
May,
here, Jay.
right?
Yep.
And 6 months at $40 a week is going to be almost $1,000.
$1,000. Yep.
So instead of me paying this young kid, and I like supporting him, but I can't afford that. I went and bought myself a lawnmower. So I'm paying off my lawnmower right now. And so that's my priorities right now. Pay off my lawnmower.
So what Jay is saying, 300 Canadian up front could get you bumped up a little bit.
Yeah.
And the arcade one up.
And an arcade
Yeah.
one up, yeah.
Well, you know what, Jay? I do have an arcade one up. I haven't opened the Final Fight one.
Yeah, and you ship it to me, it'll cost you
Damn,
$200,
it costs you
and then
more.
it'll cost me another $200 because I have to pay duty
yeah.
on it.
Damn it, clowns! You bought that the same time I bought mine. That's been like
Damn, that's
two,
yeah.
Why
that's
didn't you put that together, dude?
Classic in a box right there. Shit.
You know
'Cause
what?
I
You know
mod
what?
my other one. I mod all my stuff.
You
You know me.
motherfuckers is not gonna extort me live. Let's stay that.
That's his daughter's job.
I got the fucking remedy for your ass. For your lawn. You know what it's called?
What's it called?
Concrete.
No, it's called rip up that grass and put some gravel down.
You won't have to do shit to that shit. Even
Yeah.
the weather will clean it for you.
But anyway, gentlemen, it is that time.
It is.
No.
Damn.
Are you sure, Jay?
I'm pretty sure it's actually 5 minutes past the time, but we kept going.
Oh
'cause-
man,
know.
it's just
Man,
getting
it's
good.
time for clowns to get that warm titty milk. Good night, clowns.
Listen,
Warm
get on your
titty.
phone and get to work.
Yeah, it's Clown's bedtime. I'm surprised he's still
Go
with
eat
us.
some
Yeah.
pineapple, Paul.
Yeah.
What's this warm titty milk you speak of?
Yeah.
That
You
warm
ain't
milk.
missing nothing. You ain't missing nothing, Jay. It's all right.
Clowns get that warm milk. He turns into Yoda.
I gotta find these messages you guys posted on the. Oh, I want to show some people some of the stuff that you guys are posting. So I'm just gonna put this on the screen for a second. So you guys, if you want to look for the retro console hard drive, this is what it is, and it's on
Hey, hold
Amazon.
up. That's exclusive. That's exclusive. Nah, man, don't get that out.
Don't show it to anyone. Really?
Nah.
Okay, then I'll show
I'm
this.
gonna drop it in the link in my video. Don't give it away. I just gave it to Retro Renegade.
Okay. I apologize. And this is Ken
No.
Rock and Dinosaurs, which I could not find to play.
Lemon,
tonight.
listen. If you would have came to me, I would have got you a 12 terabyte for less than
Oh.
100 and done all that.
Yeah, whatever.
What do you mean, whatever? Western Digital sells their 12 terabytes for 99 refurbished.
Yep.
Yeah, hold on.
That's the Cadillacs and dinosaurs, Jay. Yep.
Okay. Okay, well, gentlemen, thank you very much for everyone who showed up. Thank you, Splendiferous. Who else was in the chat tonight? We had Splendiferous. We had Jonathan Ball.
Yep. Johnson Ball.
We
oh,
had
yeah.
Mike.
I don't know if
Mike
he's
was
still
in the
here.
chat for a little while. Make sure you guys all
Mike.
head over to NLG after this show.
Yeah.
There's going to be some exclusive Amico news.
Yeah,
Yes,
John.
I'm sliding the DMs.
That's right.
Yeah, John Alvarado's already in the chat. So.
But hold on.
there we go.
Let me ask Clown something. Clowns,
Mhm.
I didn't
Yeah.
buy the hard drive. The hard drive came at 5 terabytes, completely done.
Yeah, that's easy to do.
Right.
It's not hard.
I know it's easy to do. I didn't want to do it.
How many
that's my
hours
point.
of if he charges $100 an hour, how much money is he going to make by doing that? Seriously, because it's probably going to take
I'm not
multiple
drinking
hours.
some different. This is me on a regular.
No,
I'm
you
not
just-
drinking
you
shit.
just-
Yeah, this
You
is
just
sober
smear it.
lemon. This is
Right.
sober lemon. So this is. I've been in calls with drunk lemon. Yeah, this is sober lemon.
This is regular me. I'm a fool all the time. I just go to another level when I drink.
Thank you, Cozy, for showing up.
Yeah,
Appreciate
Cozy
you.
back.
Go
Back from
feed
the
that
dead.
goddamn bird.
Fastback.
Fastback.
You guys
Jonathan
rock.
Ball says, I'll have to listen later. Have a good night, fellas. And we appreciate you. You've been here a long time, Jonathan. We appreciate you, brother. Hope you had a good time.
That's right.
Share it out. Hit the thumbs up button. You know.
And we
Shout
will.
out to Jago in the chat. I mean,
That's right.
oh my bad.
Yeah, I'm in the chat and here.
Just show up every week. There's a party here. Don't forget to like and
Party over here,
subscribe.
party over there.
Oh, y'all gotta tell people
Throw your hands
Happy
in the air,
Memorial
shake
Day
your
'cause they
derriere.
won't hear from you till next week. Happy Memorial Day, people.
Happy Memorial Day.
And if you missed it, just be on the lookout for the anthem slash
You can't even remember. You're so excited. Yeah.
the anthem Scalebound game coming soon.
Scalebound.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, I can't wait, dude. I cannot wait.
That shit was fucking hilarious because I got DPJ to actually fucking retweet that shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I want to also thank the Queen Mary, Queen Elizabeth, for having a birthday and giving me Monday off. Thank you so much. Appreciate
Yes, thank you.
appreciate the Queen, even though she died. We appreciate her.
Yeah,
I'm
are
gonna
they
go in
gonna? They're probably gonna end up switching that around. So you're gonna have to celebrate Charles's birthday at some.
Oh, maybe, because he's king now, right?
Right. Yeah.
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 They're gonna have to change all the money
I'm
too.
gonna enjoy my Monday coming up off. Yes, sir.
That's
Hell
good.
yeah. Yeah. Yep.
So everybody, thank you very much. We'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.
Later. Be good.
Good night.
Bye.
Same retro time. Same retro channel. channel. See you later.
At Lemon's house.